What's good, internet? My name is JB. Welcome back to the sports channel. Today we are starting up our first college football 26 dynasty with the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Everyone and their dog is going to be doing either Missouri State or Delaware. I'm sure at some point throughout the year I'll try to get to those two teams, or at least one of them, if not both of them. But I wanted to start off with a team that is in my home state. I am from Arkansas, but I've never been to Northeast Arkansas where the Red Wolves play. But it sounded like a fun team to rebuild, and they're in, a bit of a weird spot. They have some very, very high-end talented players on their team, but with the way that this game works, we're going to have to be very cautious of the transfer portal, as well as a lot of our better players are seniors. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty fun rebuild to do. So we're going to go ahead and get things started with this Arkansas State dynasty. I do have the pre-order bonuses turned on because I don't really care to just level up my coach. Like, it's just coach abilities. Like, you'll see. We're going motivator. I know there is like ways to completely break motivator and spinning skill points and stuff like that. We're not gonna do any of that. We're just here to play through a normal playthrough of the game. If you missed or you didn't watch any of my old videos from last year, this is gonna be the entire first season. We're gonna go through everything, playing the moments, playing every game. It's gonna be a good time, and hopefully we're not going to go winless. Yeah, definitely didn't record a, and also make sure we have audio on. I definitely didn't record like half of a Missouri State season. I was going to do them, but I did half of the season and then realized I screwed up the audio settings in game. Like, I turned everything down, but I turned stadium volume down, so there was just no sound during the games. And I'm like, yeah, no one wants to watch that. So we just scrapped Missouri State. We'll get back to Missouri State, though, I promise, at some point, maybe. But that team is fun. But yeah, we're starting out with motivator. It just seems like the best way to go because offseason improvements for this game are just so darn important. And yeah, let's go ahead, create our coach, and we'll get into the darn thing. Keeping the playbooks the same for this first year, just because for pipeline, let's go. I mean, we could just do an Arkansas pipeline. And since I am from Arkansas, that probably makes sense. But let's be real, there aren't a whole lot of great football players in the state, if I'm being honest. So why don't we just go a little bit east and get some Texas recruits in here? I think that's probably better. We'll go classic for all of that. I think demeanor does do something. I just don't know what. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And then yeah, let's go ahead and get our appearance fixed out. I do love that you can rock any sort of gear with your coach. Like, you can change your stuff up quite a lot. What the fuck is wrong with bro's beard? Bro go down on fucking go down on Smurfette or some shit? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, yeah, there's not a PG channel here around these parts. Hopefully that's okay. Just made a going down on a Smurf joke. That's a little basic. Dig the rolled up sleeves. That's a good look. Shows we're serious. Well, trust me, it does not get that cold in Northeast Arkansas. We'll rock this. I like this look. And then lower body. I think we gotta go with the shorts. I think we gotta. Look at this fucking unit. It's Mike Ickerson, coach of the Arkansas State Red Wolves, reporting for duty. Signing a 4-year contract. We went 8-5 last year. They're like a perennial, decent bowl game caliber team, but we want to be better than that. Have won the Sun Belt a few times in the early to mid 2010s, but yeah, we want to be better than perennial bowl eligibility. Even though, like, before the last 2 years, they weren't really that. So yeah, that's our goal. I think this is probably, if we had to look way ahead, this is probably a Big 12 expansion, maybe just an American expansion. We could just do that like next season if we wanted to, but we'll see how this first season goes and how just shafted by the portal we get, because the portal is brutal in this game. Recruiting is brutal in this game for small schools, but in order to help out with that, we do have 110 abilities points to spend here, and we're gonna just throw them all into getting up to tier 3 for motivator, just to get that off-season training boost. Since you're able to choose your players' upgrades, it is just totally worth it. Now, like I said, I do know there is a way to cheese this, apparently. There's a video out there. I haven't seen the video, so I don't even know how to do it. And even if I had seen the video, we will not be doing that here. So, you're worried about that? Don't be. I do want O-line. I thought I could get a little bit more out of that. Well, let's go with DBs next. I think DBs is going to be the next most important. I think they're the most important on defense because, and what I've played of this game so far, it is hard to get defensive tackles and it is really hard to get DBs to stay. So, at your school, especially if you have any. I'll set up the recruiting board in a moment, but first, let's go ahead and meet the roster. And this is why I think this is a pretty fun team to rebuild, because we're going to have a bit of a challenge keeping some of these guys, mainly our quarterback, Jalen Rayner. He's an 81 overall with impact dev. He has some really good abilities. He is a true junior, but he does have a championship contender deal breaker. So if we're not able to have a great season, then he could very well just transfer out and we'll just be left with, well, honestly, we do still have a pretty decent backup, Ryan Rivers from North Little Rock. He is actually a pretty decent athlete for 6'6", 225, but he also has a pro potential deal breaker, so he could also just up and leave if he wants to. So yeah, we have to be a little bit careful about our quarterback position. We have junior Ethan Crawford. He also has a deal breaker that we don't currently meet. Conference prestige. We will never be able to meet that in the Sun Belt, so he could just up and leave. Josh Flowers has pro potential, which we currently meet his deal breaker for, but he could decide, nah, I want out. And then we have Rashawn Coleman from regular Little Rock, not North Little Rock. There's a difference. But yeah, he's a conference prestige guy. So we could very easily have all four of our five quarterbacks, I guess all five of our quarterbacks just transfer after this season. Hopefully, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But at least for this first season, Jalen Rayner is an excellent starter. At running back, we have Kenyon Clay, a red shirt junior from Union, Mississippi. He also has a very high championship contender deal breaker. This is a player we are likely going to lose after this first season. So this first season could be the peak of the series for a long time. We also have a senior Jaquez Cross, who is an incredible athlete. Playing style deal breaker, it doesn't really matter as much for a senior, obviously, because he's just gone after this year, but it's still worth noting that, yeah, we have a ton of deal breakers on this team. Devin Spencer, championship contender as a sophomore, could be a problem. He's really good. He has only normal dev, but already a very good athlete and someone that we definitely want to keep on our team, ideally. Cedric Hawkins, don't meet his deal breaker either. Actually, currently we do. Yeah, if it's whited out like that, we do meet it. But yeah, he has B play style, so we need to get running yards, I'd imagine, from Stuttgart. It's pretty central Arkansas. D'Angelo Cooks from Springdale, that is like northwest. Am I thinking Springdale or Hot Springs? Springdale's like close to Fayetteville, I think. I don't know, dude. I live like 30 minutes away from Oklahoma, West Arkansas. So yeah, in the River Valley, if you're familiar. And then Greenland, that is pretty central, I think. But I don't know why I'm trying to point that out. But either way, have some decent players in the backfield. Not bad at all. Definitely some guys that will be able to get the job done as long as they're on the team, but hopefully they stay on the team. At receiver, Corey Rucker is incredible. An 87 overall with 90 speed, 92 excel. That is just incredible athleticism for this game. Does have a pro potential deal breaker, but he is a senior, so we should be able to, well, we will be able to keep him for this season, thankfully. But after that, yeah, it's a little bit weak at the receiver. We don't really have much else. We have a senior, Nana Burris. He's okay. 71 overall, not the fastest. Sophomore, Hunter Summers from Prosper, Texas, is a pretty good athlete. Someone we would like to keep, but he has a conference prestige deal breaker. Maybe we could just convince him to stay because he is quite good. Freshman JJ Harrell, conference prestige. Like, you guys do know you chose to go to school in the Sun Belt, right? Like, I didn't, like, why you deal breaking yourself? You chose this. Why are you now all of a sudden mad? Oh, fuck, I hate playing in the Sun Belt. Why did I come here? Like, I don't know, man. You tell me. Ramel Stevens has a playing time deal breaker. 6'5" speedster. Not exactly fast with only 84 speed, but like 84 speed in this game is like 88 speed in last year's game. He does have impact dev. This is a player we should probably give a red shirt. It's scary to red shirt players because they could just leave due to playing time even if it's not their main deal breaker. But he could also, I mean, he's receiver 5. He's probably not going to play a ton, especially over like a junior who's a better athlete currently in DeMarco Blanton. So he'll probably play over him. So yeah, we might as well just redshirt Ramel Stevens. Chauncey Cobb's okay. I'm not going to spend this much time on the entire roster, just the skill positions mainly. Tyler Fortenberry is our starting tight end. He's a redshirt junior. You guessed it though. Don't have a great deal breaker for him. Play style deal breaker for him. That's not great. Couple of juniors, none of which we meet their deal breakers currently. Redshirt freshman, Jabari Bush. Don't meet his deal breaker. He has 81 speed. All right, we need to get up to at least a C championship contender because I want to keep Jabari Bush around. 81 speed in this game at tight end. That's pretty good. 87 acceleration too. Holy shit. Might be the most athletic tight end in the country. And then Drew Nicholson is, all right, let's go ahead and, offensive line. Starting a freshman at left tackle. Have another one, Noah Hacker. Championship contender deal breaker for him. We might redshirt him as well. Riley McGee is okay. Starting a junior at left guard. Have another freshman. Starting a sophomore. Have 3 redshirt sophomores, in fact, at center. Tristan Smith is a junior starter at right guard. Same thing with Austin Woods. Those guys are probably going to be battling it out. And then at right tackle, we have a senior, Noah Smith, and another couple seniors, and another freshman, Dante Ward Jr. Is raw strength, though, which is a bit of a yikes in terms of offensive linemen. That is a very rough skill group to upgrade. Marcus Bradley, starter off the edge, looks okay. We have a true freshman, Thaddeus Donaldson from Cabot. That is very central Arkansas. Looks pretty good. 75 speed, 86 acceleration is phenomenal. And we have his deal breaker currently met, so that's probably a redshirt candidate. Rest of the group is okay. We do have an 81 overall here, Brian Whitfield. Looks quite good. 84 excel, 77 speed, 85 power moves. To go along with 74 finesse moves, 87 play rec, 86 awareness. He is very good. He's a senior, though. At D tackle, Chris Bodie is pretty good. He's a senior, though. We have a junior, Quincy Wright. Conference prestige, deal breaker for him. That's rough. Then behind them, we don't really have great depth. So D tackle is a position we are going to need to hit in the recruiting board, recruiting season, recruiting trail. That's what I'm looking for. Sam linebacker is going to be your strong side linebacker. Typically your better run defenders, but pretty good player here in Sean Martin. Good athlete. Couple underclassmen behind him. Javante Mackey is another player that we're just hopefully going to be able to persuade to stay because this guy is very good. 82 overall, playing up to it currently. He's a 79 overall legitimately, but playing up to an 82 overall. 78 speed, 84 acceleration. Just a really solid player. He does have a conference prestige deal breaker and only normal dev, but this is just a player you want to keep on your team. Devin Curtis is solid. Behind him, freshman Alexander Green from Conway. That is like basically touching Little Rock in the center of the state. And then we also have Chase Bogle, a redshirt freshman. Looks okay. But a bunch of brand new pressure. You went to Arkansas State, guys. Come on. Aaron Alexander, starting will linebacker. Typically, this is your weak side player. Typically better at coverage. In case you're wondering the differential between the new terminology. Love that we finally have actual linebacker terminologies as well as actual just designated edge rushers. I love that. That's very cool. Aaron Alexander, pretty good athlete, true junior. We meet his pro potential currently. That we keep that. Well, our receiver could get drafted, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Rest of the room is okay. This guy, Pat Fargus from Ashdown, Arkansas. I have no clue where that is. I think it's Southwest. But he looks to be pretty decent. Redshirt sophomore, great athleticism. Would definitely want to keep him on the team. Corner's a bit of an issue. Senior, Avante Dickerson, 75 overall. Senior, Trenton Allen Yo, 71 overall. Senior, 70 overall, James Reed III. Junior, Jimmy Spillman, 70 overall. We have 2 underclassmen on the team, and they're not exactly high overalls. In fact, we don't even meet Isaiah Hornsby's conference prestige deal breaker. But he is an okay athlete from North Little Rock. And then we have Josh Stone from Atlanta. Redshirt freshman, but pretty good athleticism. We definitely want to keep him, but pro potential, apparently. Yikes. A.G. McGee is our starting free safety. He's a senior from Chipley, Florida. Looks all right. Good athlete. Sophomore, Daniel Dimry. Championship contender guy. It's pretty good, though. Sophomore, Brandon Barnes Jr. looks all right. Playing style deal breaker. Brendan Grill. Championship contender deal breaker. Malachi Whedon. Brand exposure deal breaker. All these guys are like pretty decent athletes, too. Evan Brown is a very good athlete. 64 overall, 88 speed, 92 excel, 88 agility. I wonder if he has like two-way ability. Like, I wonder what his catching is. His carrying is lower than the rest of the guys. Did I miss catching? I don't know, it just seems like the kind of guy who'd be you know, looks like a Tom Brady slot receiver, if you know what I mean. And then at strong safety, we have Trayvon Howard, box specialist. That was my nickname in high school. No, it wasn't. 85 speed, 90 acceleration. He is a sophomore with a pro potential deal breaker. Hopefully we can convince him to stay because he's a very good player, especially as an underclassman. Cedric Franklin behind him, very good athlete. And then Luke Wisham, another very good athlete, underclassman behind him. Who, you guessed it, we don't meet the deal breaker. We actually do for Cedric Franklin. That's pretty cool. Couple decent kickers, decent punter. But overall, this is going to be a really fun rebuild. I'm excited to do it. I'm going to get the recruiting board set up. I'll show you guys anything interesting, and I'm going to redshirt some players. But yeah, pretty much that's all we got until we just hop straight into the week one. But yeah, let's go ahead. Start a couple red shirts. I mean, it's probably not smart to redshirt Rashawn Coleman, but he's just simply not going to play. I'll give him the extra year of eligibility. It's just the right thing to do. Even if he, you know, doesn't have that year of eligibility at our program, it's just the right thing to do by the kid. So we'll do that. So how I usually handle recruiting for these smaller schools is maybe, you know, go after a 5-star or 2, definitely go after a couple 4-stars. But the main thing you're going to want to look for is proximity to home deal breakers and playing time deal breakers. 2 things that you can guarantee won't change. Well, you maybe not playing time, but usually you can manipulate playing time. Like if you have a player who's a 5-star who you really want, who you have A+ playing time for, or like say this guy needed a B playing time and we had B+, maybe don't add any more left edge players to your board, so you can like guarantee that you'll meet that requirement. But the main thing you're going to want to look for early on especially is proximity to home. That is going to be your best friend. Now I'm doubting we're going to have access to 85 stars. There's one 5-star who will let us recruit him, and it is Jacques Pepot, who, like I said, has a playing time deal breaker. So we're probably not going to want to add too many corners to our board. We do have an A+ currently for him, so we could probably get away with adding like a couple of more corners, because let's be real, we're probably not getting him. We're going to try to get him because he is the number 2 corner in the country, and that is a position we could certainly use some higher tier talent at. So yeah, we'll go after Jacques Pepot, but unfortunately there are no proximity to home guys who will let us recruit them. If we head into 5-star, I'm sure we can find at least a couple. Unfortunately, none who just outright have interest, but yeah, I'll go ahead and get this all set up. Like here's a perfect example. Backfield threat, Vaughn Lane. A proximity to home. He's from Meridian, Mississippi, which I imagine is probably pretty close to Arkansas, but regardless, an A proximity to home. This is a guy we could probably get. Now, backfield threats aren't the best. He's a guy who's like a mixture of a receiving back and an elusive back. They're not exactly great, but you know, we're not, beggars can't be choosers at this point in the series, so we'll take what we can get. A 4-star speed rusher from Arkansas, and his name is Quincy Gash. Gashing up the defense, or the offense rather. Gashing offensive lines, gashing the quarterback. It's a perfect name. I have quite a few 3-stars who have us on number 1 on their board, which I am all about. I went through and offered everyone scholarships. Now we can kind of just have a little bit of fun and scout a couple guys. Like Cedric Conklin is a dual threat QB who has us at number 1 on his recruiting list. So we'll see if he's actually any good. We wasted a lot of hours finding out that no, he's actually not very good at all. 87 throw power, 76 speed, 83 accelerations, and it's not bad, but I think we can do better. And I definitely want to find out more about these running backs as well. Vaughn Lane doesn't look too good. He has a backfield threat as opposed to an actual good archetype. Cortez Camara, though, could be a monster, and he appears to be. Cortez Camara is an absolute freak. Contact seeker, so more of a power back than anything, but 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 85 carrying, 82 break tackle. Doesn't exactly, you know, change directions. I mean, 75 is not bad. It doesn't juke or spin, but he's pretty good. Definitely a good player. And then Joey Wilds also isn't going to be anything too special, although 93 acceleration, 85 speed. That's pretty fucking good for this game. I mean, we learned some stuff about some guys. This guy has Gold the Natural, which is very good in this game because it rains all the fucking time. So, you know, I think we have a pretty decent recruiting board set up. For the schedule, we're just gonna go ahead and roll with their regular schedule. We play FCS Midwest week 1, then we go on the road up to Fayetteville to play, I guess, across to Fayetteville. Like, these are like almost in a straight line directly on opposite sides of the state. But yeah, we play the Razorbacks week 2. We got Iowa State week 3, Kennesaw State week 4, and then we start Sunbelt Conference play against UL Monroe, Texas State, South Bama, Georgia Southern, Troy, Southern Miss, who was my first Dynasty team last year. Fun fact. Louisiana, App State to round it out. So, pretty, whatever schedule. Obviously, it's a Sunbelt schedule. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but our out-of-conference schedule, we do have a couple of very tough opponents against Arkansas and Iowa State. I would love to come away with at least one win here. That'd be great. We probably won't, if we're being honest, but it'd be really cool if we could get at least one against those teams. We have, unfortunately, been locked out on Cortez Camara. Really, bro? You couldn't have given us 1 week? You couldn't have let us cope for 1 week, Cortez? He's such a monster. But yeah, he has a couple of SEC schools already going after him. It makes sense, but like, come on, man, give us a week. And then we also miss out on Andy Coolidge and Juan Herring. Oh. Yeah, it's fun to cope while it lasted. I don't think we're really going to do much else for Cedric Conklin. If he wants to end up coming here, he can. I'm not really going to add hours to him right now, though. As for the running backs, I think we could potentially get Von Lane. I don't know if I want Von Lane. I would much rather have Joey Wilds. And his recruitment seems a little bit more wide open. He has some pretty big name schools in the Midwest going after him, but they kind of aren't. They're all just sort of there. They've all just offered scholarships. This feels like a race we could get in. Alfonso Radigan is someone we're going to add a little bit to. And then Matthew Gee is also a guy that we want. He's in state. We don't want to let him get out of state. But I think we're going to put our first 50 bomb onto Joey Wilds and see if we can't get into this race. Rashawn Michaels is not getting scouted at all. And also the fucking Heartbreak Kid? Are you kidding me? Rashawn, okay. No, we need to get him on the team. Obviously not Shawn Michaels, but Rashawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid. We can give him the nickname. Like, he can definitely borrow the nickname. What the fuck? We're also putting 50 on Quincy Gash because 4-star edge rusher from the state. Yeah, we want to try to get him. I don't think we can get Jacques Pepot. I really want to. I don't think we can get in on this race. He has too many big schools going after him already. He's already pretty close to his top 10. Or top 8, rather. We put hours on guys. We're going after, obviously, some pretty high-end talents. We have 50 on an edge rusher, a tight end, and a running back. 30 on a guy, 25 on a few guys, and then 10 on a bunch of dudes. So that's how we're setting up recruiting for week 1. I guess week 0, and then we can go ahead sim into week 1 and get this season officially underway. We do get locked out on both 4-star receivers. That's just annoying. Both of them? I gotta put 55 hours on you guys. What are we doing? What do I do to what do I gotta do to get a chance with some of these players? Me swiping right on Tinder all night. Like, what do I gotta do to get a chance, bro? That's a joke. I don't use Tinder. I'm a Hinge guy. I actually genuinely do not use dating apps. Women scare me. We end up making the top 8 on Quincy Gash. We're in here with a ton of schools we really have no business being here with, but we're going for it, man. I think you could definitely get away with going after a couple of players who are like out of your league. You could definitely afford to early on. But you probably get locked out pretty quickly, but like a guy like Rashawn Michaels, who was just straight up not getting recruited. He has no other scholarship offers. This is a player I'm going to keep 50 on forever. We kind of desperately need to add receivers to the board. Because apparently we did a piss poor job of recruiting receivers who had actual interest in us. One of my other favorite things to do is it won't work for 5 stars currently, but you can go ahead and sort by offers, and you'll see people who don't have any offers. So we can find some 4 stars who are being under recruited. Like, perfect. A receiver Unfortunately, he does have a deal breaker that's probably going to be pretty tough for us to meet unless we have a really good season, but we'll add him to the board. As for our settings, default Heisman currently, we're going to turn coach firing to CPU only, because fuck that. Normal coach XP setting, I do have this set to 10 because I want to be able to upgrade my players. 90% of the fun of Dynasty for me is seeing the players get better, and I don't want to be penalized for upgrading the players on my own. Again, I know there's cheese associated with it. If you turn it off, I'm going to at least keep some of it on. 10-minute quarters, all of this set to default. Could be subject to change as time goes on, but currently on launch, that's what we're doing. And let's go ahead and take on the FCS Midwest Rebels. And shout out to whoever's team this was. I'm not aware, but appreciate you. Kicking things off here in I should know this. I want to say Jonesboro. It is Jonesboro. Yeah. Extreme Northeast Arkansas. And it's like touching. Yeah, it's okay. You know, like the Nook in Arkansas, like that little arrow in the top right corner of it. It's kind of pointing like direct, like that arrow like points basically directly to Jonesboro. It's like a little bit off of that. I thought it was a lot closer to Missouri than it is. It's actually pretty close to Memphis as well. Oh, okay. I thought it was like in the top like left or top right of the state, like very top right of the state. And that's like basically like right off that arrow. The more you know. Like I said, I've never been to that part of the state. There is quite literally nothing there between Little Rock and Jonesboro. There was nothing there, like nothing, and then you hit Jonesboro all of a sudden. Like there is just nothing in that part of the state. And like even below that, like West Memphis, Pine Bluff area, there's just nothing down there. Everything is like Little Rock and like that vertical axis and above. As there's a fumble, that won't be a fumble though. Or will it? I guess that will be a fumble. Okay, well, we get the ball. Sweet. Get the ball out quick to Rucker for a couple of yards. Gonna be a lot of Corey Rucker this season. And Rayner can move a little bit, but that is just unbelievably open. Rucker down the sideline on the slant. He's gone. Touchdown here in Centennial Bank Stadium, and you see those darn fountains in the end zone. Yeah, those go off every time we score. This is a beautiful stadium. Such a cool vibe for college football. Corey Rucker takes a slant to the house off a beautiful throw by Jalen Rayner. This could be the start of a great season on the field. Behind the scenes, things could get bad because we could be losing a lot of players. And off. And that'll be a first. All right, we're not good. If you're new to my channel and you're looking for good gameplay, well, I suggest you go elsewhere. This is about building the team and cracking jokes, cracking wise, if you will. And me being bad at the video game. So yeah, if you're expecting me to be good, I apologize. That is not what we're here to do. I'm decent enough against the CPU, and I only play this game when I'm recording, so I'll never get better. So what you see is what you get. Cross, first down. Cross is the first down marker, if you will. I'm on fire. I'm really not. We'll go underneath here. Find Hunter Summers for the first. Having a good quarterback year one is such a cheat code in this game, or just having like players you can lean on offense is so nice. Because let me tell you, I mean, there's a couple guys on Missouri State you can lean on, but already nothing like this team. But the fucking tight end screen, could not think of it, but that's a big first down. That worked to perfection. I like this offense. Tyler Fortenberry with the first. Can we get the snap off before the end of the quarter? No, we can't. Now, will this offense work against better competition? Almost certainly not, but against an FCS school. Well, it just might. DJ Dilworth is the Midwest quarterback's name. It's a good one. Rifle that in between multiple Rebel defenders. Like we're on some Star Wars shit. Didn't exactly work. Almost got it there. We'll try the swing pass to the running back. See if you can make a man miss. Nope. All right, we're struggling in the red zone. Not really getting great play calls, to be fair, but I mean, we can work with something here. We can try a little slot fade. Summers is our slot receiver. I don't like it. Pressure gets in, and we're not able to really do anything with it, so we'll just go ahead, take our field goal, take our points, and be on our merry little way. Should have looked at my kicker's name. Fucking didn't, but we get the kick to go, and we're up to nothing. I do love the blackout uniforms of the default for this team. That's pretty cool. They do have some pretty sick red unis as alternates. Easy first down for Kenyon Clay. Good running back rotations are nice. I really love that formation subs are so much better in this game. You can actually get a real rotation of backs. Your starting running back will still get like a large majority of your carries, but you can get your backups in a lot more than you would in previous EA titles, so that's good. Can't get rid of it. Had RB there. Seems to be a lot of play action in this playbook, and it isn't exactly, you know, we're not exactly getting a ton of time to throw, which does check out for last year. But Corey Rucker, open underneath, gets down to the 1 yard line. He's a monster. He's an absolute monster. Cross checks into the game. He'll get the ball on the 1. Not able to find his way in. Another good goal line stand from FCS Midwest. We'll go to Clay this time, see what he can do with it. He gets brought down. I kind of want to leave that same personnel out there and just go straight back to it. 3rd and goal. We're basically inside the 1. And there we go. Kenyon Clay finds the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. We're up 17-0 early on. And we'll look to continue this momentum as we head into the half. We're trying to fire that up the seam. Rayner just overthrows his man. Oh, man, he went for it. I mean, he had the guy, just a little bit of an overthrow. Is the clock actually stopped for this kick? It looks like it is. We can go for it from 50. Good enough our kicker has this kind of range, and if I have this kind of ability, more importantly. Well, here's your answer to that. I'll go ahead and take most of the blame for that, but can't really be all my fault, can it? It probably can, yeah. Oh, I hate that. QB keeper on the read option, no go. We get the ball back inside the red zone now. Probably a slot fade could work. Gonna dunk it down to the tight end. It's gonna be Fortenberry again. That was 3rd down. Wish I would have known that. Could have very easily known that if I had looked at the down and distance at any point during that, but that requires me to not be stupid. Drop back way too far and throw short of the line, so yeah, not exactly a great decision, but I mean, we got the completion percentage and the yardage, so anyone who took those props, you're welcome. That's a bad throw. Can't be making mistakes like that against better opponents. Go ahead, let's see if you kick the field goal. Go up 20-0. And another 4th down attempt for FCS Midwest. One of my least favorite things is to contain. It is now RB LB instead of RB RB. I hate that. And RBRB is show blitz, which can get you fucked sometimes. Good coverage, and this pressure gets in. Chris Body with the sack, or Bodie. BOTI. We'll go with Bodie with the sack, or it could just be Bowtie. Play first down. Got a 3rd and 9 now. Probably need some deeper routes on the field than what we have, but it'll be fine. Because our boy Corey Rucker got us. What a route. He's got 8 for 165. Oh man, having a really good receiver is unfair. Clay can't really find anything there, fortunately. Good play by the edge rusher there. Just jumps up and swats it down. That could have been a big gain out to the flat, but really good play there by that guy. Can't even be mad. We maybe have the tight end here. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's see if you kick the field goal. They deserve to do something. 23-0. And we have the ball back in the red zone. Beautiful. Not like we really struggled down here or anything. Nope, not at all. All right. We're struggling a little bit. We're struggling to move the ball down here. Not really sure why. Probably because we suck. Try another tight end screen. That play is money. Now, I'm sure against a better opponent, it won't be as money, but it really works against FCS schools. We're going for an onside kick. I'm really disappointed that we gave up a touchdown to this team, but even more disappointed that they think they have a chance. I like all the RPOs and motion in this offense. It's pretty fun. Give Rucker a chance to do something after the catch. Monster game, stat-wise, for the team. But we're just trying stuff. We're just trying stuff. And right now it all seems to be working. Trying to figure out, you know, what plays work, what, you know, formations we like, what look good to us, if you will. That one did not. Don't like that one. Take that one off the list. Fortenberry is going to be short of the line to gain. The question is, how disrespectful do they want to be? Extremely. What kind of question is that? I deserve that. Just bricks off his hands. 4th and 5. Throw up a contain, play the sticks. Good wrap up. Nice job. And that'll be your ball game. 32-7. Nope. 32-7 is your final. Good effort from the team. Got the win. Nice little warm up against an FCS school. Good game from Jalen Rayner. 27 of 45. Not a great completion percentage, but good enough. 336 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing Kenyon Clay. 17 for 66 and a touchdown. Jaquez Cross with 11 for 39. It's not a bad, you know, split there. Rucker 9 for 184 and a touchdown. 8 for 96 for Hunter Summers. 4 for 54. Nope, 5 for 44 for Tyler Fortenberry in the touchdown. I'm real good at numbers, guys. All line looked like they played fine. Boatload of TFLs for the team. Hell yeah. Stacks for Devin Curtis and Chris Bodie, and no interceptions, but heck of a performance from the boys. We did level up off of that, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Gives us a little bit more to spend in way of upgrading our off-season workouts. So we'll go ahead and get our DBs up to that, and we'll start working on defensive linemen next. A recruiting update: we're first place on Rashawn Michaels and into his top 8. He still currently has no other contract offers. We need to get this recruitment over as soon as possible. Because if Ole Miss offers, if Mississippi State offers, LSU or Auburn, if any of these SEC schools offer, he is gone. We just need to continue keeping the foot on the gas and get this guy on campus. First on Alfonso Radigan. First on Charles Garbutt. There's a kicker who we have not even put any hours on. Don't know why I have a kicker, but he's here. Craig Pleasance. We're first on a pass coverage will linebacker. Let's go. All right, let's run it. Arkansas State versus Arkansas. They are a much higher overall, obviously, but they're also fucking awful. As someone who lives in the state and has to deal with people who actually pay attention to college sports more than I do, yeah, everyone hates this team. I mean, we love the team, but they stink. This is unfortunately one of the worst actual bottom feeders in the SEC. Yeah, it's not being great, but we do have the power of Walmart on our side. It is a very cool stadium. I have been here multiple times. Pretty cool stadium. I've toured the locker room before. Pretty sick. Won a thing with one of my classes and got to go there in high school. I guess it was like freshman year. It was like 8th and 9th grade. Anyway, that is a Hail Mary touchdown into the end zone. Omega Blake, which, I mean, that's just God tier name. Also, tell me Taylor Green can hit a deep shot that accurate in the rain. Bullshit. Not a realistic video game. But yeah, it's a really cool stadium. For the locker room, got to say hi to I didn't like say hi to him. I passed Ryan Mallett walking, gave him a nod like, "What's up, dude? What up?" It's like one of those things. RIP, by the way. But that is a fumble and a recovery. See if we can keep the drive alive. It was in the Darren McFadden era, and I guess like after that, slightly with Ryan Mallett when I was there. Got to see Darren McFadden play a few times. What a fucking player he was. And then we immediately throw an interception. It gets brought back for 6. Well, Raheem Singletary with the pick 6. Might just be one of those games, huh? 4th and 3. They want us to run the ball. That feels like a very not good idea. This is apparently a ranked stadium atmosphere, which that does make sense. The fans will show up and show out to the games here. I mean, we have absolutely nothing else to do other than go to Razorback games and get drunk on, what is it, Dixon Street, I think. Only been to Fayetteville a few times as well. I literally just stay in the Fort Smith to Russellville area. That's where I went to school. Those 2 cities. You're familiar with the geography of the state. Well, that was a hospital ball would be an understatement. I'm pretty sure he just got like exorcised. Like, they found out bro was a demon and just sent him. Also, that is a step for Corey Rucker, and he is gone. Not gone, but that is a great throw by Rayner, finding his guy Corey Rucker. Rucker might be the best player on the field in this game, but Arkansas does have the better team. Although we are only down by 7. Did not realize we had scored. It's gonna be a good pass breakup. Incomplete there. Unlucky. We're just going to roll it with Rayner, see if we can be faster than the edge rusher. Yes, we can. He picks up the first. And he'll duck out of bounds inside the 5. Jalen Rayner. What a run. Let's go. Excellent play from Jalen. Get the ball to the back. Kenyon Clay into the end zone. Tie game. We're bringing it to the Hogs. Are they being cranked? We need Bill Murray on the scene. If anyone watching this video gets that reference, then what up? That's throw. Gives us a 3rd and 3. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. Clay first down. 9 for 64. He's having a good game. We're into the 3rd now. I thought we were still in the first half. No, we are not. I wanted Y. Pressed the wrong button. They crossed and I got confused. Like they bumped each other and I got confused what button I was looking for. Also, I love that the players getting bumped is still a thing on mesh drags. I hate that. Probably my least favorite thing in this game. There are a lot of things that I don't like in this game. There are a lot of things I do like in this game. That is probably my least favorite thing, though. If I had to pick a single least favorite thing. What a route by Corey Rucker, touchdown. He just absolutely torches off the line. And the DB stood no chance. Corey Rucker, touchdown. And we go 21-14 on the Hogs. Defense needs some help. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Let's get a turnover here. How about it? How about an interception? Man in motion, Green going to keep it and miss his guy. That's the tailing Green. Arkansas fans are used to. He could be a really good player if he puts it together. He's got great size, great athleticism. He has a fucking rocket attached to his shoulder. Just needs to reel in the accuracy. He could be an NFL guy. Probably needs another year. I believe he's a redshirt junior. Probably needs to stay for both years of eligibility. Probably will. Might not end up staying at Arkansas, but he could be a guy if he puts it all together. Could make it. As Arkansas ties the game at 21. Can you imagine take the lead in sim though? 28-21. Could be a 3rd and 5. We're gonna play the pass, protect the sticks, and see if we can't get off the field here. Green gonna scramble for it. Contain did not hold up. It's gonna be 4th and inches. They'll almost certainly go for it here. We're gonna run commit. If it bites us, it bites us. But if I know anything about Arkansas, they're gonna run the football, and they did. Great stop. 3rd down to keep the drive alive with 3 minutes to go in the 4th. I would love to try to start killing some clock here. 3rd and 2. Picking up a 1st down here could be gigantic. And we'll get it. 1st down. Timeout Razorbacks. I need to look up the all-time record here because I'm sure Arkansas State at some point has beaten them. Arkansas is 21-2 all time against Arkansas State. Wow. That's just against in-state foes. Including 4-0 against Arkansas State, 6-0 against UAPB, Pine Bluff, and then 6-0 against UCA, and 5-2 all time against Little Rock. Did not know Little Rock had a football team. Well, all right then. Let's see if we can't get this win. Apparently, they played in last season, and Arkansas won 7-3. That's hilarious. That is the most Arkansas scoreline ever. Can't really get much there, but we do force another timeout. I could not tell you that mascot's name if you offered me $1 million. I could not tell you his name right now. 2nd and 10. Play runs into the back of his lineman, but gets 8 yards. In play, looking to put the game away. We get this first down here. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up. Arkansas out of timeouts. Kenyon Clay! They're gonna call it 4th and inches. I disagree. I do know that quarterback sneak is nowhere near as good as it used to be in this game. But we're still gonna go for it. I want to take this down to the 2-minute timeout though, which means sitting here for 20 seconds doing nothing. I'm not gonna risk getting a false start on our offense, so we're not gonna try to get him to jump off sides, but we could, but we're not going to. I do think QB sneak is the play, though. Let's just tush push our way. Get this first down in the game. No one's lined up over the center. That's a mistake. What are they doing? Lining up no one over the center? Are you serious? In a QB sneak? What are we thinking? That's your ball game. We walk in the Fayetteville and slap the taste out of the Razorbacks' mouth, getting a win 28-21. What an upset. First win all time for the program against the Razorbacks. And that is a feel-good win. 6 catches for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns for Corey Rucker. He is having a phenomenal year already. And we are well on our way to what could be an unbelievable season. As Taylon Green, they didn't even have a bad game. It's just we controlled the game better. 19 of 31 for 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, and did have the 1 interception for Jalen Rayner, but they didn't end up mattering in the end. Kenyon Clay, 16 for 105 and a touchdown, 11 for 30 for Rayner, 6 for 18 for Cross, 2 for 30 for Rucker, and a touchdown as a runner. And then receiving, we had 6 for the 131 and 2 touchdowns. Good game from Fortenberry. Cross had a few catches, as did Hunter Summers, and then Little and Kenyon Clay also contributing. O-line did pretty well. Gave up a couple sacks, but it's fine. Saxton even giving up a sack. And going to go back to the word sack for Brian Whitehead and half for Marcus Bradley and Chris Bodie. No picks for us, but a win is all that we care about, and we got a big one. And importantly, this should matter. I don't know if it actually will, but this definitely fucking better and should matter. So let's go ahead and take a look at our recruits real quick. Rashawn Michaels, or no, Quincy Gash, excuse me, being recruited by Arkansas. We just beat them. That should matter for this. I don't think it does, but it should. We're also up to #1 on Joey Wilds. I forgot to show you guys, but it should also be a big boost for Rashawn Michaels. Hey, that's a big win. We move up to 2nd on Quincy Gash. Up to D+ championship contender. I like that. We are into his top 5. All right, so we need to get some hard sells and some visits going. First on Cedric Brazil. 2nd on Matthew Gee and Malik Paris. For first on Joey Wilds, who's now into his top 8. Nice. 2nd on Zach Ezekiel. 1st on Bo Biggs, which is a sick name. But I really like the way recruiting is going. I really like the way this season is going so far, as Corey Rucker is your Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Week with his 6 catches, 130 yards, and 3 total touchdowns. That's 160 total yards. And we have number 21, Iowa State. Next up. Let's get some visits going with Quincy Gash if we can. We don't know what his selling points are yet. We know he likes proximity to home. We can try to guess. If it's the playing time one, we're set. We're so set if it's the playing time one. And it very well could be. I believe that is down here. It very well could be. Let's see if there are any other options with proximity to home that have the other two crossed out. So it can't be this because he doesn't care about coach prestige. It's not this because, again, he doesn't care about coach prestige. He doesn't care about championship contenders, so it's not this one. It's not this one. He doesn't care about coach stability. So therefore, we are good to hard sell on Star Search. We don't have the best brand exposure, but that shouldn't really make a huge difference. And it's only going to cost 10 to get him on campus because of how it works out. The closer they are to your school, the cheaper it is to bring them on a visit. So we're going to try to get him on campus immediately. Brazil, we don't need to worry about. We're probably not going to get Zach Ezekiel. I'm going to stay in for another week, though. I think we can take one linebacker off. We'll take that guy off. Then we'll go ahead and put more points on this linebacker, and that gives us the 10 hours we need to get Quincy Gash in for a visit, which we can do against Texas State. Play them week 6. They are a higher tier opponent, which will be very nice. We could also do same tier opponents, Georgia Southern, but I think the obvious play is to get them in against the higher tier opponent. And we will, of course, do proximity to home. Hey, man. We're like right here, bro. I don't even know where Clarendon is. Let's find out. I have no fucking clue where this is. All right, it's west of Little Rock. That makes sense. All right, it's like in between Little Rock and Memphis. Very close to West Memphis. Very close to Stuttgart, even. Very close to Pine Bluff. That is a tiny, tiny town. And it has a population of 1,500. And one of them is Quincy Gash. All right, let's see if we can't continue this hot streak against the Cyclones. They're not quite as good as the Razorbacks, which means they should be beatable, but they are still a lot better than us. So, we'll see what we can do. I like how well the team's playing. I think we have a very good chance at being an incredible team, but we got to keep up the momentum. Don't want to let off at any point. Is it raining? I can't tell. Cross, the running back. That's him out of the slot. I would have loved to have gone for that, but I guess I don't get to do that. It was 4th and inches. We definitely should have stayed on the field there. Deep shot to the end zone. It could not switch on, and thankfully, we did manage to force him out of bounds. Iowa State will settle for a field goal. We got a 3rd and 2. We'll try this. Break the tackle. We do fall forward for the first. Nice. Could have been dangerous. Defense will need help again. First and 10. It's a handoff up the middle. Good stuff. Good tackle. Got a little bit beat there, but D-line able to make a play. Handoff up the middle. 3rd and 1. Iowa State seems to be running at will currently. Not at the will, but at will. And that is a read option. QB keeps it, jukes our safety out of his shoes, and gets tackled into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. And Bet makes the play. Defense needs more help. All right. I guess we got up for the competition against Arkansas, but we are not ready for Iowa State. QB gets it out in time, and that is a touchdown. Not my responsibility there. I was on a blitz. It goes wide open over the middle of the field, and that is an easy score. 17-0 Iowa State. Added down at the line. That'll be a 4th and 6. We got a minute to get some points. We're on the 24-yard line. Why are we only getting runs? Let me air it out. It's our only chance to get back into the game. You don't come back from 17-0 by running the ball. Wish you could. That'd be great if you could. I mean, you can. It's just infinitely more difficult, you know? Let's get a third to our best player and see what happens. It's tipped up and intercepted. Yeah. That's probably fair. 24-0, 31-0, 38-0. This one's over. We'll just let the CPU play this one out. We do manage to get on the board. It's 45-3. And we do need some points, you're right. Probably should have worried about that before. We were down by 42 points in the 4th quarter. 45-3 is your final as we get absolutely lambasted by the Iowa State Cyclones. Not a great follow-up performance too, beating Arkansas. That's for sure. 16 of 37 for 169 yards and the interception for Rayner. No touchdowns, obviously. He was okay running the ball, I guess. 12 for 15. He was better than Kenyon and Clay. Well, not in the yards per carry basis, but yeah, we couldn't run the ball. Clearly couldn't throw the ball. Iowa State was just better. Just simply better. Two sacks given up by Zuri Madison. Did get a few TFLs and a sack for Quincy Wright. No picks, but yeah, that was an ass whooping. That's one way to put it. Let's just get into week 4. I think we have a pretty easy game this week, if I'm not mistaken. Because we had the FCS game, 2 hard games, and I think it was another easy one. Or an easier one, hopefully. As we're into the top 5 on Rashawn Michaels. Need to get him on campus as well. Top 5 on Terrell Vickerson. We're probably not going to end up getting him. Probably should just get the hours back there. We have Kennesaw State. Not that easy of a game, but easier than Iowa State, hopefully. Ooh, we are out on Devon Ahmad. We need to get back in on him. Same thing with Alfonso or Radigan. Memphis is just pulling away with Matthew Gee. I'll go up to 25 on Zach Ezekiel. We need corner badly. We're finally in the lead on Malik Paris. D+, C, B+. That's probably worth a hard sell. I don't think we can hard sell Rashawn Michaels. So an A would be 11 points on the scale. And if F is 0, D- is 1, D is 2, that would be 13. D+ is 3, that's 16. Yeah, no, we don't hard sell that. But we can do that. I head down to the ATL. Let's play Kennesaw State. They're 64 overall. This is a winnable game. Would like to get back on the winning track because I believe we have a bye week next week before we get into conference play, and it's going to be a very important game of those because we're going to have multiple 4-stars on campus for it. So we continue to play well leading into that big of a game. It's 1st and 10. Why are we running a play action deep shot inside the 20? Yeah, let's just hand the ball off. That's a very good run. Jacquez Cross. We're going to keep the same personnel on the field and make them stop the run again. They're going to call a timeout. They said, no, fuck that. We're not doing that shit. We're getting our run defense personnel on the field. Well, you know what? Fuck you. We're running it anyway. All right. Probably a good use of a timeout. But then they go ahead and just leave a 3-down lineman out there, so we're going to run the ball again. And Jacquez Cross gets a walk-in TD. You can't outplay me. Who do you think you are? I am. Touchdown. Bitch. Why'd they go with a bowling reference there? A Norm Duke? I don't think it was. I know Norm Duke is a bowler, but I don't think that was him. Nope. Nothing going there. All right. Maybe this Kennesaw State run D is a little bit more formidable than it would appear. Just on the surface, as they are, of course, fucking Kennesaw State. It's not like we're some juggernaut. We're, you know, Arkansas State, but I think we're at least a little bit better than Kennesaw State. Gonna pass commit. And they run on 3rd and 14. What a decision. I'm shocked it didn't work. Got a 3rd and 3. That's not the play I wanted. Summers is uncovered in the slot. We get the ball out to him. Hunter Summers touchdown. If you're going to leave my guy completely uncovered, we're going to throw him the football. We are a capable football team, even if we didn't look like it last week. You guys are not Iowa State. Know your place. First down. I thought it said 218 yards already. I was about to lose it. Like, goddamn. It's not an impossible stat line, but it's a really, really fucking good one if it were, but it's just a measly 128. But there is the 3rd touchdown of the half. 21-0 lead. There's no way we blow this lead. It's physically impossible. As we have the ball back in the red zone once again. I think Kennesaw State can throw the football too well. It appears they are just not really able to move the ball. And we at least are a little bit. Tight end wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Fortenberry. We're up 28-0. And it's still the first half. 28-7 now as Kennesaw finally gets on the board. We have a 3rd and 3. Not really sure why we're going so deep here, but we have time to get the ball to Burris. Don't need to when we have Corey Rucker for the first time that we've seen today. I'm sure he's had some catches in some, but the first time we've thrown to him. Picks up the first.
Here we go. Do this show.
When things are clicking like this, it is really fun to play this game. Back-to-back throws to Rucker for back-to-back first downs. Well, 3rd down conversions, I should say. We're going to try the screen here. Seems like it could be fun. Gets us a few yards. I like that play. This is quickly becoming another game where we're just trying shit. And they're going to call that a touchdown. I'm not complaining, but I don't necessarily agree. 35-7. And a 4th down attempt for Kennesaw. See if they throw here. And the pistol. They do throw. And it will be complete. Another 4th down attempt. Let's send everybody. See how they deal with that. I feel like we've barely played defense. What we haven't really done anything. That is typical of my series, unfortunately. We don't really do anything on defense ever. It's pretty not fun. Hello? Okay. I didn't get to pick a play there. That's a fun bug. I just simply don't get to choose a play. Okay. Noted. This time it's recovered, at least. That's unbelievably annoying. Thankfully, it doesn't matter for recruiting purposes, but if that costed me a fucking blowout win, I would flip my fucking lid. They apparently still think they have a chance in this game. I regret to inform them that if we throw the ball here, they don't. Well, it appears they might be onto something. Just forcing it to Rucker. Wow, we're trying to lose this, huh? I don't think they have enough time to come back. Especially since now I know that the fucking offside thing is happening. QB going to do some fucking Kyler Murray shit and get an easy first down. Fourth and 6. Will you please get off the field here, please? There we go. Marcus Bradley ends the game. 38-22 is your final. Should have been 38-0 as we give up, well, I guess 38-7. So we give up 15 points in the fourth quarter because the game is bad. But a massive game from Jalen Rayner. Good game for Dexter Williams, but Rayner had an awesome game. 289 yards, 69 completion percentage. Nice! 4 touchdowns. Did have a pick, though, unfortunately. Decent game from Kenyon Clay. Good game from Jaquez Cross. Touchdown for him. 2 touchdowns for Summers. 10 for 135. Holy shit. Who the fuck needs Corey Rucker? And we have fucking that guy. Fortenberry, good game. Good game from Nana Burris. Only 1 sack given up. We like that. Boatload of TFLs again. 2 sacks for Quincy Wright. 1 for Bodie and Marcus Bradley. No picks, unfortunately, but our team is playing very well. All right, we're up to 3-1 on the year. Heading into our bye week, we could be getting some decent news here, hopefully. And we are. Top 5 on Joey Wilds. That's very good news. We could maybe even get him on campus with the other 4 stars. That'd be pretty good timing for that. Devon Ahmad, we're back in on him. He has... Oh, no, he's reached his top 5. We're still number 1. We need to get our playing style up for him. I think that's just total yards per game. It should be going up, I would think. Adrian Kessman, we're number 1 on. He's another 4-star. We can probably get both of them on campus, hopefully, if we have enough hours. We can try. We do not have a bye week this week. I thought we did. Well, we're playing UM Monroe. Might as well be a bye week, am I right? So, apparently, running back and tight end is not a complimentary visit, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and just schedule him anyway. His proximity to home, we'll go ahead and do that. And then we also have Adrian Kessman, who is only top 8. So, yeah, we can't get him in as well, but... We're 3 stars, or nope, 3 4-stars on campus next week. It's going to be a huge week for recruiting. And we're getting close to just being back in on Devon Ahmad. Alfonso Radigan, we're going to leave on the board because we might just get him. Because no one else is offering. We're not going to pull our scholarship. We'll just leave him like we have these guys. I want Zach Ezekiel just because we don't have corner. We'll add 5 more hours. And we have maxed out our defensive line. We just need to get 2 more levels and we can max out linebackers and have Motivator completely done in year 1. Okay, we got UL Monroe on the docket in week 5. Now, one thing I do actually want to check is, could we be up for a strategic play here? Okay, we're playing Texas State. They are still considered a higher tier opponent. That is good. We want to make sure they stay there because we'll get more for the win. Because if we keep winning and they, were to lose the game, they might, be a same tier opponent, and then we wouldn't get as much of a boost if we were to win that game. So just something to think about if you ever need to strategically, not play your best, we'll say. But this is the opening week of conference play. We also don't want to, take any conference game for granted. We do want to, win the Sun Belt and win, of course, all of our conference games. We would like to get out of the Sun Belt as soon as possible, honestly. So yeah, let's go ahead and do what we can to get that done here today. Take the next step of that. And there we go. First quarter drive. Let's try to take the lead. UL Monroe not able to get anything done on their first drive, it would appear. And we are getting the ball on the 5-yard line. That's fun. We're going to step up with Jalen Rayner. I tried to slide, but you never really get great slide opportunities when someone is chasing you. So glad we didn't put the ball on the ground there. We do get the first down. Get a little bit of breathing room. And then we'll try to get even more breathing room with Rucker. Actually gets wrapped up. We do gain a yard out of it, so wasn't a total loss. We'll take it. Wasn't a loss at all. In fact, it was a gain. It was just the smallest gain you could possibly get. I guess you could gain like 0 yards. Well, that wouldn't be a gain. I'm gonna stop talking now, as we do lose yards on that screen. Okay. We're just gonna maybe just clear out Rucker and see if we can't hit him. Let's put Cross on a wheel route and just try to clear out that side of the field. Yeah, linebacker 21 there did not end up running with the running back, but we actually caught that? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought that was incomplete. What a fucking catch. Holy. Who did that? Hunter Summers. Huh. I actually just went up and got it. All right. Let's see, bro. I did not think that was a catch. What a damn play. 3 tight end look. We're going to run the ball. And no gain. Maybe we should try some speed option stuff because Rayner can move. We cannot run the ball against this team, it would appear. They have no safety help for Rucker. So if he's able to get past this guy, we'll never know because Rayner gets wrapped up for a big sack. Pause. And we punt the ball away, but we do get it back. Another 3rd down opportunity. Rucker goes up, gets it, but can't find it. Got hands on it, just couldn't bring it in. We're up 7-0. Our defense plays well in sim, and our offense is able to score a little bit. At least more than I am right now. Mackey, nice play, but Quincy Wright, our leading sack getter for the season, injured on the play. Javante Mackey, nice play, though. I did not want to do that. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I accidentally ran commit, but it worked out. Did not mean to do that. Quincy Wright will be back soon. We'll go ahead and bring Simeon Mitchell into the game. And UL Monroe will try the kick. We're going to make sure we don't run into the kicker because I don't know if that bullshit is still in the game, but we're not going to risk it because we're never blocking it. So We're not even gonna give the game the opportunity to fuck us. I don't know how we're going all go there. That's what the game decided to do. Let the CPU kick the field goal, 10-3. Kicking on the road is still busted. I do know that for a fact. The arrows are insane. I think we've kicked this video. Surely. Burris. Gonna be just short of the first. Did I throw the pick? Pretty sure for once I didn't throw the pick. I could be capping. One thing is for sure, this UL Monroe run D is fucking legit. Big pop to Rucker for the first. We'll call a timeout there. I want to throw the deep ball, but we can't really open it up, you know? As Rayner has so much space up the sideline, out of bounds, across the 50, down to the 38. That clear out worked to perfection. Throw that up to Rucker. He has a step. Corey Rucker touchdown. Good ball from Jalen Rayner. That's big. That's real big. Gives us a 17-3 lead as we head into the second half now. UL Monroe gets another field goal up on the board to make it now 17-9. 2 more field goals. The time it took me to say one, they got another. And now we have a 3rd and 7. Gonna pass commit here. They're out of empty. That's good coverage. I throw short of the 6. That'll be a 4th and 3. They'll probably kick here. It looks like they're actually gonna go for it. Okay, respect. Get me on the D line, please. Thank you. Whitehead gets to the QB and brings him down. Brian Whitehead. Huge sack. 17-9 lead with 3 minutes to go in the 4th. We have a 3rd and 6. Gonna roll out again. Just have to throw it away. Rucker got bumped. And that D lineman, that edge defender had to contain on real well. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Green completes for a big gain. Not really sure why it's making me play the whole fucking series here, but I do know it probably won't end well for me because it typically doesn't end well for me when I play defense. Handoff. Like, how am I supposed to know they're gonna run that? It's not a run spot when you're trailing, typically, but it's clearly a good play call. And it's not like I would know what to call in that situation if I knew they were going to run, other than just run committing. That ended up working pretty well, though. It's 3rd and 3. We're going to send the house. And I'm sure it won't end up working, but we're going to do it anyway. Someone's got to get there. The pocket collapses and another sack. Let's go. From the 35-yard line, I don't think they can go for it. They're going for it. Just don't get beat here. I think we'll be fine. Deep shot. Go up and get it. It's caught, actually, as we just decide to not play the ball at all. Okay. That's fine. Pressure gets home again. Our 7th of the day. That's an insane number. We probably got 7 sacks in a game, maybe like 4 times in every dynasty we did last year. Sacks are rare in this game. Historically, maybe they're less rare this year. Maybe you get them more often. There's another one. And we're just rushing forward. We're not even doing really anything special. Yeah, hit the push-ups there, brother. Bodie, another one. Chris Bodie, he's kind of a freak. He's been playing some phenomenal football for us. I mean, if they had Tyreek Hill there, he probably outruns our guys and catches that. At a minute 25 left, we go true clock and we try to end the game here. We're gonna need a first down in all likelihood. Kenyon Clay gets a good gain on first. That's perfect. Get a few yards. Two timeouts left. First down at any point will in the game. We're gonna keep the ball on the ground. Could be a mistake, but we're gonna do it. I know we haven't really had much success running the football today, but I think it is the right call here. And I think we try to put foots on throats. 4th and 1. This could be a horrible idea, but it's not. First down, GG. We'll be seeing ya as we improve to 4-1 on the year. 1-0 in the Sun Belts. And we are off to a phenomenal start. We scored all 17 points in the second quarter and gave up 9 unanswered, I'm pretty sure. But Corey Rucker, with a great game. Surprised it's the first time I did that. $16 of 33, 190 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Not a great game from Rayner, but fine enough. 13 for 53 as a runner, though. Good game from Kenyon Clay. Good game from Jaquez Cross. Rucker got a couple carries. He had a great game, of course. Everyone else contributed pretty well. O-line gave up only 1 sack. Paid Chanel. Opponent TFLs, 2.5 sacks for Brian Whitehead. 2 for Chris Bodie. 1.5 for Quincy Wright. 1 for Simeon Mitchell. Half for Aaron Alexander and Javante Mackey. And then no picks. We need more picks, bro. Get some picks, guys. It's like 1 every now and then would be great. 1 more level and we will have Motivator completely maxed out. That's great. That's great stuff. We're up to a C- championship contender. That's pretty cool. And we're looking good for Darren Stout and Jamichael Menace. Couple of front 7 fellas there. And Chris Bodie is the Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week with 2 sacks, 2 tackles, and 2 TFLs. Pretty good game, I would say. And here it is, week 6 against Texas State. All the marbles are on the line here. We have multiple players on campus, including Quincy Gash, who we did get passed up by for Kansas, but he was on their campus. So a win here, I doubt he commits unless we manage to make it a blowout. They're still considered a higher tier opponent. That's good. Anyone else going after Rashawn Michaels yet? No. Ole Miss has offered, though. It's not super serious. We need to lock this down while we can. Wilds we're looking okay on. He's a little bit more iffy. He'll probably end up at OU if we're being honest with ourselves. Apparently we're not getting enough yards for Devon Ahmad, so we should probably just take him off the board and start looking elsewhere for tackle. That's painful to do because he was good, but it's for the betterment of the entire class, I would imagine. Could probably afford to put more hours on Stout, but I don't really want to right now. All the marbles on the line here. Texas State in town. They do have a better defense than us. They're a pretty good team. We are a better team. Let's break out the all reds. Do we not have a red helmet? Surely we have a red helmet. We don't have a red helmet. That is insane to me. Whatever. Don't need one when we're going. Let's get this win. I'd love a big win. We're probably not going to be able to get a big win, but it'd be cool to get one. Let's see what we can do. Red jerseys look incredible. Well, they look good. Don't want to oversell it. Texas State going to be going for it on 4th and 2. It is a humid night here in Jonesboro. 84 degrees, I think that said. Jesus. QB keeps it on the read option. Gets the first. And Quincy Wright injured on the play. Uh-oh. Texas State might have hands, boys. Almost pulled it up, but ends up being an RPO. And a touchdown for the Bobcats. Third down alert. We are on offense this time. They really want us to run an RPO here. I don't really think that's a great call without knowing what the defense looks like. By that, I mean how well they play. Like to get a couple plays under my belt before I do something like that, but unable to get the first down there. Thankfully, the game is letting us stay on the field. They really don't have a lot of help over the top. You're cheating. You knew we had a touchdown. The game knew we had a touchdown and called a timeout. What the fuck is that timeout? What the actual fuck is that timeout? The game knew we had a touchdown over the top and called a timeout. I realize that's what a real defense would do. Is that not a first? That wasn't a catch, but the one last game was. I realize that is what a real defensive coordinator would do if they realized that there's a mismatch. They would use a timeout. But this is a fucking video game. Give me my fucking touchdown. I outplayed you, computer. It's just annoying because the CPU has never done that ever in any EA football game ever. Like, we can't be having the computer get smart now all of a sudden. I know that's what people say they want, but then stuff like that happens and, like, I realize, no, I don't want that at all. I want my fucking touchdown. Barry first down. Whatever the hell his name is. I haven't said it in like 3 weeks. It is Fortenberry. I was right. Nothing really there. Guess we go to the RPO. I think we might just keep this one on the ground. Yeah. Touchdown, Jaquez Cross. Tying the game. That's a big one. Really needed that. And we get the ball right back. Let's go. Good job, defense. And they really want us to run RPOs here, huh? I mean, we can look. Oh, we're on like the fucking 1 yard line. Maybe we run the ball, actually. Believe it or not. Maybe we're at an RPO. All right. Can we get maybe a short pass? Maybe a quick pass, actually, would be a good idea. I mean, I don't really want to go slants. It's probably not great. Can we get Fortenberry on just like a drag or something? He's down at the 1. I like the look they're giving the run. Not anymore, I don't. Gonna reset it. That's open. Fortenberry touchdown. Ball came out a little higher than we would like, but we got it. We got it there. And that is a big time tug. Tyler Fortenberry puts us up 14-7, but Texas State answers immediately with a touchdown of their own. As we are now into the second half. Another third down. Back upside in Little. Gets the first there. Another 3rd and 3. Or third down. That's what I was getting at. We're going to trust Jaquez Cross. I like running the ball in these spots. Cross gets us the first down. And we have a 4th and 4. We are certainly not kicking a field goal. I agree. The game. Thank you. If we're closer to the end of the game, we might, but that's just good coverage. Oops, did I skip that moment? I just don't want to play defense right now. Plus, our defense is playing really well without me. I don't want to fuck it up. The Quest Cross is unaware that the ball was hitting him in the fucking face. All right. Just throw to Rucker. Throw to your best player. 3rd and 5. From the 5, basically. Flag, it's probably going to be on us, so throw it away. I'm going to call offsides, actually. Is that not an automatic first down? I kind of feel like that should be an automatic first down. 3rd and 3 from the 3. I don't trust the run on the goal line. It has not been working for us. So we go to the pass. Gonna try to actually run it in with Rayner. And they collapse on that real quick. I don't want to kick a field goal. I want 7. We're gonna trust Kenyon Clay here. And he's gonna get it. Kenyon Clay touchdown. We needed that. We needed 7 there. The blowout is out of the question at this point. But we need to ensure we get this win. We got to get this win. Carroll first down. No idea who that is, but it's a big play. And we get the ball down to the red zone. Huge run from someone there, it looks like. I think Blue is run. Gonna go back to Kenyon Clay, and we can't run the ball on the goal line. Brian Nolan, big play. I guess we could try a read option. That's probably a pretty terrible idea. Gonna give it to Cross, and he's gonna find the end zone. Jaquez Cross puts us up by 2 scores late. I mean, honestly, if we can get another turnover here. Okay, we're gonna skip the moment because last time we got an onside kick, you all saw what happened. 11 seconds left in the 4th. It's a 3rd and 2. And Jaquez Cross ends the game. Let's go, dude. Huge win. We don't get, a blowout win, but we do get a win against a higher tier opponent with 3 4-stars on campus. We'll take it. We'll take it. Didn't get to see who got player of the game there. Someone with 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. It looks like probably a running back. Good enough game from Jalen Rayner. Took care of the ball. No turnovers. Had a touchdown. And yeah, it was Jaquez Cross who won player of the game, but a good game on the ground from Kenyon Clay. I love the split here, although Kenyon Clay did end up getting injured. Probably pretty late in the game, though. Fortenberry had the receiving touchdown. Corey Rucker was good. Other guys contributed pretty well. No sacks given up. That's big. When you do that, you can definitely win a game. No sacks. We did have an interception for A.G. McGee. Is it Ag McGee? It can't be. It's got to be A.G. The Attorney General with the pick. There's got to be a better. There's got to be a good joke there somewhere. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Was a huge visit week. Show me some 4 stars. Boom! Rashawn Michaels, 4-star tight end from Jackson, Mississippi, is our first commit. That is so big. Let's go. And we are also first now on Quincy Gash. Let's go, dude. That was a huge win. That was an unbelievably huge win. Let's fucking go, dude. We're second on Malik Paris because Vanderbilt wants him. Dog, it's Vanderbilt. I know they're an SEC school, but like, are they really? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Big time 4-star tight end. Rashawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, has joined the class. Let's fucking go. And we are extremely close to getting this commitment from Quincy Gash. We have a bye week this week. He should hopefully just commit on the visit. And I'm unfortunately pretty certain we set Joey Wilds up perfectly for OU, but maybe we get lucky and he just doesn't go to OU. Or maybe OU loses that week. That'd be great. Maybe they just fuck up the visit. Go ahead and throw 5 more points on Bo Biggs. We'll go up to a 20. Actually, we could probably hard sell our guy here. We could probably hard sell that. We're just gonna let Malik Paris go. We have a really good hard sell for Javante Marks. Let's go ahead and simulate this week. I can't. My dog is. She's doing dog things. She's being a dog. Let's see what we can get here. Come on, show me. Gash, no. Quincy Gash has initiated a recruiting battle with Arkansas. You motherfucker. Probably should have seen that coming. Joey Wilds is into his top 3. I did not want to be in a recruiting battle against Arkansas. We still have 2 weeks before his visit. So we can just hope he decides to commit before then. I mean, he's right there. It's whoever fills up that last bar first. And we have like the perfect hard sell. Well, Ohio State is getting Adrian Kessman. Just giving my hours back, I guess. I think we also are going to lose out on Darren Stout. We could stay in this one. It's probably not worth it. Just giving me the hours. The hours are more valuable, I think. And trying to run a recruiting battle against someone who jumped us after having hours on him this entire time. So we have 90 hours to play within the portal. Or in the recruiting trail. So we'll get back out there. Try to find some guys. We need some receivers. Could use some O-line. Could use some D-line for sure. Holy. And we have officially maxed out Motivator here in year 1. Shout out to the pre-order bonus. But I think we'll probably turn that off for future dynasties. But for now, I don't mind having it on, obviously, because, I mean, it's just, we're using it for the offseason. We're not really getting any benefit from it in season. I guess a little bit when our players hit skill cap switch. How do you upgrade your players during the season? I thought you were able to do that. Do you have to do it like after games? And like before simulating? Is that how you do it? Or are they just not upgrading at all during the season? I don't know how it works. Someone let me know that. I actually have no idea about that. See, I thought I knew stuff about this game, but I very clearly do not. Regardless, I do know that we are heading down to wherever the fuck in South Alabama. Actually, I'm pretty sure is this Mobile? This is where the Senior Bowl is. I'm pretty sure it's in their stadium. Or is it UAB? Pretty sure it's Mobile. I think it's the stadium. I think this is Senior Bowl Stadium. Don't quote me on that. Regardless, it's a night game for South Alabama. So they must care about it. Yeah, this is the Senior Bowl stadium. I recognize it.
Single, single. Get ready.
Can we get that into Rucker? That's an insane throw. That should never work. That's just a fucking Corey Rucker down there somewhere moment, and he was, and it worked. Hell yeah.
Go. Right. Double, double. Let's go.
Try to just explode through the gap there with our running back. Didn't exactly work out as we hoped, but you know, could be worse. Rucker, he's just better. Gonna be called down just short of the line. I probably disagree, but you think I'm challenging that? Hell no. Play can't get in. I'm about to have a tussle with one of my dogs, let me tell you. But there's a touchdown. Kenyon Clay puts us on the board. Let's go. Fucking little shitheads, let me tell you. Love them to death, but god, dogs are annoying. We have a gate to keep them out of a room. Their favorite thing to do, knock down the gate. It's a whole ass, like, listen, I live in Arkansas. You can't really expect a whole lot from me, all right? It's just a door that we don't use. And, most redneck shit ever. I know, but, why spend money on something when you got something that would work just as well in your house already? So we throw that away. It's like a heavy ass, you know, door. And dogs, you might think, oh, it's probably like a, you know, lab or something, or golden retriever or something. No, just two tiny ass beagles. The door weighs more than them.
Here we go.
So annoying. End zone shot. Thankfully incomplete. Probably should have been a touchdown, but I'm not going to tell him that. I think we can do an offense. The bumping is absurd. Rucker just comes open across the field and we throw it to him. It worked. Boy, Rucker is unbelievable.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. Blocking.
That's first down. We'll try this with Fortenberry. It probably won't go well. Just kidding, it's going to work greatly. No, it's not. That was on Fort. I got to find the end zone here. I kind of like the run look. It's going to end poorly, but we're going to go for it. Can't find it. Jaquez cross, just short. We're going to keep the offense on the field. I don't mind giving them the ball on the 1 yard line if we don't get this, but we're just going to get it. Touchdown. Whatever our other running back's name is. His name is just, I can't remember at the moment. Kenyon Clay. Why could I not think of his name? 14-3. 14-10 as South Alabama answers. All back in the red zone. Let's see what we can do with it.
Ready. Right. Double, double. Blue 22.
I don't like that we ran this to the short side of the field. Oh my god, that should have been a pick, but Burris comes away with it. That absolutely should have been intercepted. Got a Rucker again. Good box out. Not really sure why South Bama is calling timeouts. Like, do what you want. You're gonna have plenty of time, I can almost assure you. Regardless. Get out to Fortenberry. He takes a huge hit. And Will Saxton, one of our starters on the O-line, injured on the play. That's not good. You don't like seeing that. Gonna trust Kenyon Clay again on the goal line. Probably not the best idea immediately after one of your linemen get injured. They're starting left guard. Let's sit out for now. We're gonna trust our running backs and our line, and it works. Kenyon Clay, his second of the day. Bars. He gets second of the night. Let's go. 21-10. Back on offense. That's wide open. The running back out of the backfield. Kenyon Clay, his third score. What a player. They just completely ignored him out of the backfield. And it's a beautiful sight to see. 28-10. South Bama answers. Answer again, 28-20. Finally, another moment. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Don't love that. Let's get a different look out here. We don't really need to go four verts on this part of the field. Just throw it to Rucker. He's going to come away with it. I think this is a spot where we do take our field goal. Go about 2 possessions in the 4th. And that kick is up and good. Nice. Fourth and 10. I mean, that's just a mismatch, I guess. South Alabama scores 26-31. We're on defense. They're driving again. Wow, we are hitting away this lead. What the fuck are we supposed to do against that? Sorry, the song I'm listening to, melody got me, and that's a touchdown. Yay! We are now down by 1 point. Nice throw up the seam. Hunter Summers. Maybe don't celebrate when we're losing? There's the thought. 2-minute timeout. Jesus. How do we let this happen? At 15-3 in the 4th quarter, we're getting outscored 22-10 in the 2nd half. We have Fortenberry down the field. Great ball. We have pretty close to field goal range, so if we want to, we can play for the game-ending field goal. I would like to get another first down first, at least. And we'll get it there. I think we stayed in bounds. Nope. I was going to say, they should probably start calling timeouts, you would think. But they're not going to. I'll just take this down to the last second and kick a field goal. We'll probably end up getting iced, but if we line it up well, it won't matter. That's open. Drops the first. You cannot drop that, dude. That's the game. You just straight up can't drop that. Kick is good. We take a 2-point lead. Oops. I think we lost. Did we lose? We did. I deserve that. I deserve that. I mean, I should have known because we got the comeback mostly in sim, and wow. South Alabama with a hell of a comeback, and that could end up costing us cash. I hope it doesn't, but it very well could. We level up still nonetheless. Not really sure why. We don't deserve it there, but South Alabama with a hell of a performance. I can't even be mad. Insane perseverance. Great comeback. But it doesn't matter. We do still get Quincy Gash, 4-star edge rusher from Clarendon, Arkansas. Chooses us over the Hogs. Fuck you, Fayetteville, bitch ass city. No one cares about you. But we're doing pretty well on our other recruits, but that's 2 4-stars in year 1. We do drop to C championship contender. I don't think we have any players with that as deal breakers as recruits. We might have guys on our roster with that, but yeah, 2 4-stars. Edge rusher and a tight end. And we're looking okay for the running back. We're probably not going to get him. We're probably not going to get him. Okay, we're 5-2, headed back home to take on Georgia Southern. Whoa, they're a very high overall. I just have a feeling they have some sick uniforms. I don't know why. I was extremely incorrect. My apologies. But they are maybe the highest overall team in the Sun Belt. Good God. I was not expecting that. Let's do it. The Eagles of Georgia Southern against the Red Wolves of Arkansas State University. It is an interesting matchup, that's for sure. 2 schools that definitely exist. Clear weather. Nice 78 degrees. You want to hear a fun fact? It is 12:45 a.m. as I'm recording this. It is still 78 degrees in Arkansas. Summer in the state is fucking miserable. Yeah, but Texas, shut up. At least we're not fucking UK complaining about 78 degrees is the fucking high. It's 1 a.m. and it's still 78 degrees outside, motherfucker. Don't fucking blame us because you're stupid fucking country. I shouldn't say it like that, but because you dummies didn't fucking build vents into your houses. Not our fault that we were smart enough to understand, oh hey, we can invent something that cools the entire house. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Touchdown. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are we now doing that thing where we just don't get offensive moments? That's fun. Made it through the entire first quarter without a single offensive moment. That's so sick. Nearly intercepted in the end zone, but knocked away. We'll take it. Hey, there we go. An offensive moment. It only took a while, but we got one. There's something we can run against Georgia Southern. That would be a no. At least not that guy specifically. Good God. What a play. Rucker. He's going to say, they're going to say he reached the ball across the goal line for the touchdown. Let's go. Needed that. That's a big one. That is a big score. It's 3rd and 8. Let's get out the field again. We can do it. Go across on the backside. Slant. 1st down. Eagles. Let's just try to play some coverage. Let's try playing some good old-fashioned, honest, hard-working zone coverage. Sack gets broken, and another sack broken as he just slings it out of bounds. Should be grounding. It looked like, to me, he was still in the tackle box, but what do I know? Not much, actually, believe it or not. I mean, that'll work. Just roll out, give Rucker time to get open across the field. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, boys. Sometimes you just gotta slant. Sometimes you just gotta do that. And sometimes you just gotta throw the ball deep to Rucker no matter what. Especially if the safety crashes like that. Leaves no help over the top. Touchdown, Corey Rucker. What a throw by Jalen Rayner. We needed that. We really needed that. What a ball. 14-7, and we get the ball back before the end of the half. Oh, that is massive. That's a massive takeaway by the defense. Chance to put this one away. Well, maybe. We saw the last game. Don't love that. I mean, broken tackle by Summers. We'll call it timeout there. Down at the 1. I like the run. Double team the nose tackle, touchdown. Kenyon Clay. 21-7 after the huge takeaway late in the half. I mean, no one's scoring here for pretty much the entire third quarter. I'll take it. Jaquez cross down the backfield. He'll get the carry. And 58 just got old no. All right. Try to hit Fortenberry in the flat. We have it this time. Tyler Fortenberry touchdown. Let's go. 28-7. Let's not blow another big lead, please. First play of the fourth quarter is going to be a 4th down attempts for Georgia Southern. Let's not do this again. Let's get off the field. Or we can give up 20 yards. Also an option. What is happening, man? I can't find the linebacker, so we'll just stick here. Another end zone shot. We'll take the pass breakup. It is not letting me go for interceptions. Johnny Brown III injured on the play. That will be a turnover on downs. And we're in the red zone. Hell yeah. Don't really know how we got down here, but I'm not complaining. Kenyon Clay cannot find the end zone. We'll see if Wes Cross can. And that answer would be yes, 35-7. That should just about be all she wrote. The 4th down attempt for this team. We're going to bring everybody and probably get beat, if we're being honest. Hey, found a linebacker. Let's go. He threw behind his receiver. Let's go. I mean, I really don't want to keep the drive alive, but if you insist, kind of just want the game to be over. Looks like we had a step there. Need better speed. That receiver, that's for sure. It's gonna be very hard to find, though. It's not the 4th down attempt. I don't care. The game should be over, and it is. 35-7 is your final. As we get a much-needed bounce-back win in the conference, and Mason is very hyped up about it. I would be too. 16-27 for 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Rushing, we had 20 carries for 113 and a touchdown for Kenyon Clay. And a big game at 10 for 60 and a touchdown for Jaquez Cross. Both running backs playing very well. Hunter Summers, 6 for 73, 6 for 108, and 2 touchdowns for Rucker. Good game from Burris. Fortenberry with a touchdown. Big catch from Jaquez Cross. Only 1 sack allowed for Madison. And only 1 TFL. No sacks. We kind of stopped getting pressure, I've noticed. Remember early season, we were getting a ton of TFLs and a ton of sacks, and we were dominating. And we're still winning games, but we're not getting nearly as many sacks and TFLs. We did get a pick, though, for Trayvon Howard. So, good for him. Back up to C+ championship contender, which means we could probably get back in on that tackle, but I don't want to go find him. Maybe 20 hours. Probably worth it. We do drop behind on Joey Wilds, and he is on OU's campus this week, I believe. Or was he on last week? He was on their campus last week. There's a chance we could jump back ahead of him. We'll leave him on the board for now. I mean, we should at least trigger a thing, you would hope. So we'll keep him on the board. We're not that far behind, all things considered. Let's get back down to Bama to take on Troy. They do have a better defense than us, but that hasn't stopped us so far. We have a really good offense that is kind of clicking on all cylinders right now, so let's get ourselves another dub. Troy is a team that it feels like it would be a fun rebuild, but it feels like the type of team that like gets rebuilt all the time, you know? But I really don't see too many people doing Troy rebuilds. Is it a rebuild if they've never been built in the first place? Like, if a team has never been good, is it a rebuild? It's just the easy word for it, you know? Alright. Let's do this. Nope. Good run D. Very rare. We'll take it. We finally get the ball. More rare we actually get the ball in the first quarter. Or we get the ball and it's not a third down. That's just bad. Everything about that is bad. Tried to throw the quick RPO. Didn't work. Did not work. You gotta be able to hit someone, right? You gotta be able to find someone open. That's open. Burris. Big play. Great catch. Good ball. Get it out to Rucker. He'll get a good chunk of yards. Let's try this tight end screen. We haven't tried it since we fucking FCS Southeast or Midwest, whoever the fuck we played. Tried it against the school that wasn't an FCS school. It seems to be just a good play. All right, that's good. I like that. I like that it's a good play. I like that play a lot. I like to play a lot more when we have Rashawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, catching it next year. That's just to throw it up to Rucker and see if he can make a miracle happen moment. I'll be getting another one of those, especially if that safety stays in the middle of the field. And Jalen Rayner injured on the play. Oh, no. Oh, that's real bad. Rivers into the game. And he just got to throw it up. Ooh, that's real not good. Elbow bursitis will be back. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's... We'll go Ryan Rivers. That's scary, though. You never want to see your QB get injured. Ever. Summers is uncovered. We'll just put him on a straight. Go ball. Gotta lob that, I guess, but I don't really know how a linebacker covers that much ground. Good for him, I guess. We'll kick a field goal. And we might have put too many berries on that one. All right. I'm so used to holding it further over than you need to on the road, but I guess that was too much. Even though we're getting no vibration, which is usually an indicator of missing. Intercepted by Dickerson. I wasn't ready for that because we have not gotten a single INT in this entire season in a game or in a play we've been in for. Especially not an off-ball one. But we'll definitely fucking take it. 7-0 as we were able to score. And we have the ball back. Now, late into the second quarter. This was probably in the second quarter when all that other stuff was happening that I was just talking about, but I wasn't paying attention to. Clock at the time because I didn't feel like I need to. Because Burris will get us a first down. 3rd and 1. Feels like a run spot. Kind of rather it be an inside run though. 2-minute timeout. Yeah. They really want us to run RPOs. I would much rather just try to hammer it up the middle. And that's the first. The 3rd down. I mean, maybe we just leave Summers in this time on the slant, or on the slot fade rather. I mean, we just gotta throw the ball somewhere. Just throw the ball somewhere. I don't know what we're doing. We're still up 7-0. Gotta get a stop on defense. We'll see if we can do it. 3rd and 6. We'll send the blitz. And the pressure's gonna get there. Let's go. Big D tackle when he gets in and makes the play. I mean, we're doing a great job of really no one's scoring. Play action slants. Interesting. I mean, everything there was covered. Just glad we were able to get rid of the ball. Let's try a speed option. Let's see what Rainer can do. He can fumble the ball as we go for the pitch. All right. Maybe we don't run speed option. Go on the drag to whoever that was. Unaware of that player. But they make a nice play. Let's not be disrespectful. Stats is what I'm looking for. I realized I could have just looked at previous play, but whatever. That'd be Chauncey Cobb getting on the field making a play. And that is a touchdown for Jarquez Cross. Nice. Hell yeah. 14-0. 14-7 now as Troy gets on the board. 3rd and 8. Halfway through the 4th quarter. We just get Rucker on a streak and see what happens. I don't love how those routes just kind of ended up on top of each other. I like the idea of getting Rucker just going deep. He had a one-on-one. If he wins, great. If he doesn't, we have, you know, the rest of that. But again, the routes just kind of ended up on each other. Just throw it up in the end zone for him. Caught by Corey Rucker. He's incredible. He's absolutely incredible. What a cheat code for a year one. A near 91 overall receiver with great speed. It's a good throw. Rucker goes up and gets it. Hell yeah. 21-7. Got ourselves a 3rd down alert once again. I want the first down here. So let's try to get it. Probably not the best idea to try to get it with a tight end screen, but that's what we're doing. Almost got there. If 59 got there and got the block on the linebacker, we might have been able to make something happen. 24-7 lead. Late. Oh, holy shit, we actually get to choose our fucking onside kick. That was a mistake to do that, but now that I know that we can actually choose to play, maybe it's not a mistake. As that is recovered by Summers. And that should be your ball game. It is. 24-14, here's your final as we improve to 7-2 on the year. We're having a great season. We're having a great season. 3-1 in conference. Troy drops to 1-4 in conference. 2 receptions for their quarterback. Let's go. We love that. None for ours. Exact 50% completion percentage, though. Decent game from Cross. Good game from Clay. Not so good game from Rayner. Fortenberry, 4 for 41. 6 for 107. 2 touchdowns for Rucker. Insane game from him. He's just an insane player. Our line played fine. Handful of TFL. See, that's what we're talking about. We need more of those. Stack for Mitchell, half for Curtis and Reese, and then picks for Avante Dickerson. You got 2. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. We don't get a recruiting battle. I guess you can only get put in a recruiting battle if you were the #1 school. But if you're the #2 school, you have no chance at a recruiting battle, I guess. Why am I not surprised? Joey Wilds picks OU. Trying to get in on a couple of other running backs because we kind of saw that coming, but we'll see what ends up happening with that. Here we go. Southern Mississippi. My first Dynasty team in College Football 25 that I did one of these sort of videos where I did some other stuff before that. But very excited to play this team. Should see some familiar faces. But we're better than them. We're not. This is actually like the best team we've played this season. So let's just like win or something. I think we can probably win. It's a night game. I love a good night game. I don't really think this team deserves night games, but we are playing a lot of them. Who's this at quarterback? Did they get a new QB? That's incomplete. Don't recognize that quarterback. Quarterback we had for our season 1 last year was let's just say it's a cracker. I don't know, I got nothing. I'm trying to come up with a joke, but I just don't have one. Sometimes you just don't have a joke, you know? And it's okay to admit that. Rucker wide open. That's what even I saw developing. And I'm fucking horrible at this game. Like, they have absolutely nothing deep. And it actually worked out for once. What a throw, just unbelievably open. That might be the most open I've ever seen a player in a football game. My God. They did not even try to cover Corey Rucker there. Outrun him. Jalen Rayner outruns the big guy. Gets out of bounds. Big gain. Needed that. That could have been dangerous had we not gotten it, but we did. So it wasn't dangerous. That's how that works, believe it or not. Get out to Fortenberry. I thought about hurdling. I thought about trucking. I went with the truck in the end. Fortenberry open. Touchdown. Tyler Fortenberry. Let's go, dude. 14-0. And we're still on offense. Team is playing very well at the moment. Maybe not there. Maybe not that moment. I mean, I'm down to keep the drive alive. Keep the offense on the field. You think I want to fucking punt? Hell no, dude. Corey Rucker, easy first. Let's go. I mean, we'll see what happens. Wow, that bump and run was crazy. I mean, that's the name of the archetype now. So, what are you gonna do? 17-0. 4th and 2 is actually gonna be a punt. Okay. Fourth and 2 on the right side of the 50. That is a coward decision. They almost got an unreal bounce. Thankfully, it does go into the end zone for a touchback. That's almost maybe the greatest bounce in the history of punts. But thankfully, it wasn't the greatest bounce in the history of punts. I wanted to split the D. I wanted to throw the post with the safeties. Didn't work. I don't know why we're running so many goal line shots when we're check. Yeah, not on the goal line. Why did I not just throw to B? That's a pick. That's bad. That's a bad pick. It's a really bad pick. We somehow score. 24-0. 24-14 now, as we are not getting a single moment. Wants to kick a 55-yarder. I somehow don't think we can do that. No, we cannot. Fourth and 3. We're going to bring everybody. A different QB in the game. Knocked their starter out, either through injury or poor play, and wow. That was pretty pathetic. It is now 21-24. Oh, if we could stop blowing big leads, that'd be great. Oh, if we could pick up a first down on 3rd and 1, that'd be great. Well, we can't make it from 55. What makes you think we can make it from 54? We were more than a yard short, I assure you. And we got pretty much max power on that kick too, so. We get the first that time though. Game really wants us to shoot clock, I guess, so I mean we can. It's not a bad idea. Just take as much time off the clock as we can. Run over him, nice. Good play there. Another good run, 3rd and 2. This end zone vibe right here, the way it looks exactly right now, gives me big New Mexico vibes. Did a rebuild there as well as we dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Kenyon Clay. That's a big score. Puts us up by 10. 4th down attempt for Southern Miss. Play the sticks. Don't. Stuck. Like that throw. And all of a sudden it is now 38-21. Okay. Yeah, they say football is a game of runs. They don't say that. They say that about basketball. Wow. I mean, that ref was fucking wide open. Let me tell you. That'd be the most open a referee has ever been. I mean, it's a great throw if you're trying to get it to the ref. That pass finally complete, but he's not going to get the forward progress because he decided to juke the air. It's an interesting choice.
Here we go.
Maybe if he tried to juke the referee, might have had more success. Fortenberry first down, and that'll end the game. We did throw 2 picks in this game. Did I throw both of them? I'm pretty sure I only threw one. That shall do it as we get another win, improving to 8-2 on the year. We're having a great run of things in the Sun Belt. Could we be ready for a step up in competition after year 1? Probably not, because we're going to lose a lot of players. We'll see how many players we end up losing before we make that decision, but decent game from Rayner. Decent games from Clay and Cross. Good game from Cross, actually. I would qualify. 9 for 68 and a touchdown. It's a very good game. 8 for 168, 2 touchdowns for Rucker. He's insane. Good game from Fortenberry. Our other guys did some stuff. A couple of sacks allowed. And then defensively, handful of TFLs. Love to see it. Sack for Mitchell, and then halves for Sigler and Whitehead. And a pick for Trenton Allen Yo. T-A-Y, if you will. I call him Mstate. Corey Rucker is the offensive player of the week for the Sun Belt. 8 for 68, 2 touchdowns. That'll definitely win you a player of the week. We don't get any new commits this week, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and send the bye week here. Third on Darren Keys. Tennessee's going to get him. There's nothing we can do about that. I completely forgot who we were playing. I looked less than 10 seconds ago, but yeah, that's where my memory's at this point of the night. It's a whole 1:30 in the morning. It's Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. And we have a 3rd and 3.
Go. Right. Single, single.
I mean, we just roll out here and just tuss it up to Corey Rucker, let him outrun a man-in-man coverage. I mean, that's just a mistake. You don't run man coverage against Corey Rucker. You got to help. You got to give help against him. But, I mean, if you're going to... You didn't give us that. We'll take it. Also, I kind of dig the white helmet with the red unis. Wanted to give it a look. Kind of dig it. Still can't believe we don't have red helmets. Can't get the first there. God forbid we pick up a fucking first down for running the ball. So it's a little, and he'll say he got in. They'll say he got in, but I keep doing that. He gets in is what I probably should say, but that's a lot of effort to think of the proper words, which I very clearly can't do at the moment. 3rd and 4. We're up 7-0. See what Louisiana has. The backside slant caught, and the hit shrugged off. First down, Louisiana. Down at the 9-yard line now. See what they can do with it. Some stuff is the answer. Let's wrap up. We'll go. Let's go. We got this. They're not scoring. No chance we allow a touchdown here. It's not possible. Actually, was that? It's probably a fumble. Looked like it went backwards. But who am I to question the wisdom of the EA? Doink! It doinked in. Some bullshit. Oh well. I kind of just don't care right now. probably a bad idea because we need to keep winning. We need to get our championship contender to go up. It's at a B- right now. We need a B to keep our quarterback guaranteed. So we kind of really don't want to lose this game, actually, believe it or not. We gotta stop. Can we get a score, though? Let's find out. We actually get the ball. Actually get to play. Corey Rucker down there somewhere. We gotta try it, you know? You gotta just try it sometimes. That's open. Get it there. Hunter Summers. Way down the sideline. What a ball by Jalen Rayner. I didn't think that would be open, but it was. Go right back to Summers. He takes a huge hit. Can't hold on to the football. Can't really blame him for that. He kind of just got fucking shot in the back, it looked like. Do not make a back shot joke. Do not make a back shot joke. Do not make a back shot joke. Touchdown. Hunter Summers successfully didn't make a back shot joke. Saying it like 6 times though, probably doesn't like help the cause there though. Can you guys tell I'm getting tired? I really want to get this video out as soon as possible, so I'm staying up. That's a big sack. Stop with the fucking penis innuendos, JB. I mean, listen, I make them a lot normally, but when I get tired, it's like every other word out of my mouth is a fucking innuendo. I can't help it. It just comes out. See what I mean? That one was on purpose. Or was it? Well, that should have been a pick. Thankfully, the safety just decided not to pay attention to the fucking football. And we appreciate Sim for that. Nope. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get something going here, guys. Come on. Someone get open. I mean, Rucker was wide open. We just couldn't get the ball out in time. Let the CPU kick the field goal. Hopefully go by 6. Oops, did I not play defense? 3rd and 7, we'll play some defense. Ah, shit. Screen! Tackle him, please. Let's go. Kick a field goal, you cowards. They didn't kick a field goal, but they also didn't score. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. Get to the QB. It's going to be complete. I'm pretty sure he was throwing that to 6, but we'll let him have it. I don't want to. I don't want to. Louisiana finally scores, and they get the ball back. All right, it's 20-16. We finally stop. I can't. I don't have the capacity to do both right now. My brain has completely shut itself off. So that's why we're just throwing deep shots and being sad and annoyed when I inevitably lose the game because of it. We gotta at least try to lock in for the next couple minutes. Get a couple. Not great. Definitely not great. Ah, should have went to the running back, but Summers breaks a tackle. And throws the man off. Let's go. Hell of a play. We're gonna need a deep shot at some point, but maybe we actually won't. As Corey Rucker could not get off the bumps there. That's caught. Maybe it shouldn't have been, but it was. Ooh, that's 4th down. That's kind of unfortunate. Rucker on a drag. We have a whip route. Rucker's wide open. We'll take the first. Timeout. Oh, we don't have any timeouts. Oh, I did not realize that. Okay. Thrown over the head of whoever the hell that was. Third and 3. Get out of bounds. I mean, now that I see we have no timeouts, I'm glad I did notice that. Well, I tried to turn Y up the field and throw to Y, and I just end up popping out of bounds. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. I tried to playmaker Y. It didn't work, clearly. Catch. I'm gonna hope we got out of bounds there. We didn't somehow. Okay. What the fuck is that? I didn't know. Well, I definitely didn't call a draw. And that's a hell of a way to lose. God damn it. First place on a few 3 stars. And we are still at B- championship contender. We really need to get that up to a B. Just so we can guaranteed keep Rainer. Avante Dickerson is the Sunbelt Player of the Week somehow. All right, sure. And we have unlocked Tactician as well as Recruiter. So we have reached Coach level 10. That's pretty nifty, I suppose. We're gonna go ahead and unlock Recruiter and start down that path, but maybe I don't really need to do much else right now. Don't really have the points to spend currently. One final game in the regular season. We have the Appalachian State Mountaineers. They are 3 and something overall. I didn't see what. What was it? 3 and 8, I would assume. That can't be right. But they do have probably a top... I was gonna say top 2. That's probably a little bit high. Top 10 for sure stadium in the country, in the game, in terms of vibes. Not in terms of capacity or anything, but in terms of, like, I don't know, just beauty and, like, fucking scenery. Definitely. Top fucking tier stadium. Get the first there.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
Check down to the running back out of the backfield. It's going to be Kenyon Clay. Gets us down to a 4th and 1. We're definitely not kicking a field goal. We're going to try to run, and we're not going to get it because we have not been able to run the ball effectively at all lately. But we do get the first down. They are 3 and 8, by the way. They got to change the goddamn font for the scoreboard because this is fucking dreadfully bad. Like, it's fucking impossible to read. Who the fuck thought this font was a good choice? Check down. Well short of the line of gain. It's going to be a 4th and 9. We'll get the ball back. And it looks like we actually get to play an entire drive. That's new and fun. We're going to run the ball. Try to establish it. Get the ball to Jaquez Cross. See what he can do with it. Nearly took that to the house. That safety didn't find him when he did. He was about to just run right past him. That's annoying. He should have been gone there too. We're very close to breaking a huge gain on this team. Five isn't awful. Interception that I did not throw. Did I? No, definitely not. Summers well short of the first. We will punt. Hoping for the run after catch there. Obviously didn't get it. Another 3rd down. Well, he was open, and then he kind of just, he was so fast he ran himself into coverage. We're not kicking a field goal. I don't feel like playing defense. 3rd and 10. Can't get it out in time to Rucker. He was open. Had the first. We do make that kick, making it 3-0. We're just going to play offense. We're just going to play the offensive moments. I'm sorry. It's late. And if we're going to have a conference championship game, which I assume we might, I'm going to want to lock in more for that. But if we lose this game, we might not play in it. Oh. We haven't had too many problems with our offensive line, and the last couple games it feels like we're having a lot of them. I'm also just kind of holding onto the ball a lot more and not playing as well, as that's an insane catch. Burris goes up and gets it. It's a drop. Can't drop that. You just can't drop that, dude. Can't throw that. It's not a good throw. I mean, it's a fine throw, but it's not a good decision. Mechanically, it was great. And Kenyon Clay just outruns the entire App State defense. Sometimes just gotta be a better athlete. Like, the threat of the stiff arm just scared that guy away. He literally just talked to the handed that guy. Talked to the, you know what I mean. He orred his way into the end zone, if you will. 17-0 as we score in the sim. Hell yeah. It's 3rd and 3 with 9:50 to go in the 4th. I mean, I don't love a run here. Maybe I do against this look. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try it. Well, shouldn't have tried it. Not much is obvious. What was I thinking? 41 yarder, we will actually let the CPU try it. Nope. We missed. But we do have the ball back somehow. I'm not going to question it. I don't really love any of these routes, so switch it up a little bit. Rucker runs past the face of the linebacker, and he's gonna outrun nearly everyone. App State is really scared of getting stiff-armed. They must have gotten Derrick Henry at some point this season, and they just, if you just stick your arm up, they just won't tackle you. Decent run there, gives us second and goal. Cross having a good game, 12 for 92. We'll get another look. We can't run the ball anymore, man. I feel like early on in the year we were having success on the goal line. Inside the 5 running the ball. We really have not had that in a very long time. We'll pitch it out to Clay, and he'll get in, Kenyon Clay. That worked because it was a option. They weren't expecting that because we never run this, but we did there. 24-7, they immediately score. We'll skip the onside in case it gives us the bug. Third and 5. We'll go to the back again. He'll get the first down. That's huge. Timeout, App State. Another third down alert. It's going to be 3rd and 10. But we need the first down. Block is running, but we do need the first. Gonna slam Burris here. I kind of wish he would just have flattened that out and not ran that so deep, but whatever, it works. 27-14 as we make the field goal. App State going for it, and they turn it over. We get the ball back, kneel it out, and take the win at 27-14, finishing 9-2 in the regular season. 9-3 in the regular season, excuse me. 5-2 in conference. Don't know if that'll be good enough for the conference championship, like I mentioned. Hopefully, honestly, hopefully it isn't, but hopefully it is. Rayner, good game. Kenyon Clay, great game from Jaquez Cross. This running back duo is insane. I love that you're actually getting multiple running backs involved. It's so sick. This playbook is really good. Hopefully it's not just a playbook thing, and that is just a thing throughout the game. Few TFLs, 3 sacks for Whitehead, Bradley, and Mackey. No picks, but very good season. Very good game. But as good as this season has been, the challenge of this team was that it was going to be harder after year 1, but maybe not. We're able to keep a lot of the players that were threatening transfers. We'll see. We do get Cedric Brazil, a 3-star defensive tackle from Cumming, Georgia, to join the class. That's exactly what we need, someone from Cumming at the moment. Spelled that way as well. That's just insane for a conversation that was going on earlier. Still B- championship contender, unfortunately. I was hoping we could get that up to a B. We'll take a look at the conference standings. We are second in our division, meaning we will not be playing in the conference championship. It'll be South Alabama and James Madison playing for the Sun Belt Championship, which also means we will not be competing in any way for a 12 seed. So unfortunate, but not unexpected, and honestly a pretty good outcome, all things considered. Dog, you had no offers. All right, well, guess we're not getting a linebacker. We're in a recruiting battle for Nicholas Woods, 3-star corner. Also, we're starting to discover that we found good players. We're keeping our offensive coordinator, Keith Heckendorf. He's a master motivator. We're going to keep him for a year, and we'll fire our DC. Don't really have any use for motivator. I mean, motivator is good, or not motivator, tactician. It's good, but we'd rather have others. And Bruce Pope, we put 50 on him. He chooses Texas. Marshall Coleman, Oregon found him. Tennessee is all in on Jermichael Minnis now. Like, these are all players who did not have any other offers until very recently. Tyler Brown, Clemson receiver, wins the Heisman. 93 catches, 1,500 yards, and 20 touchdowns. Incredible season. And we're playing the Navy in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We're not going to hire a DC this week. We're going to give it a week. But we do have early National Signing Day, where we could be disappointed. The Heartbreak Kid, Rashawn Michaels. Impact Dev. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Star Dev for Quincy Gash. Hell yeah. Cedric Brazil, only normal. A lot of other guys here we don't know. Impact for Bruce Pope, who chose a different school. Fuck you, we hate you. Cordell Ali locked this out. Listen, I only see one offer there, buddy. We had a second one right there for you. Frank Wheats has been found. It's offensive line, man. Oh, let's play Navy. If I'm being honest, I really don't care about the Myrtle Beach Bowl. But I would like to send our guys out on a win, so we'll give it our best shot. Why is it in fucking Coastal Carolina? Some people love the teal field, some people hate the teal field. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really mind it. I think it's fine. It's certainly better than Boise's Abomination. Boise's does look better, like, on TV in real life, but what the fuck is that? In game, it is fucking abysmal to play on. I hate playing Boise. Hated it last year. I'm sure I'll hate it this year too. Get a couple yards there. This is nice, actually. I kind of like this field. I like the stadium, too. This is a cool vibe. Coastal rebuild next, maybe? I mean, I don't want to do another Sunbelt team, but maybe. Did he catch that? Oh my god. Burris, what a grab. I see you, big dog. Rucker down there somewhere. The pressure got in so quick, we just threw it up, and Rucker makes an insane catch. My god. Made the mistake of running play action, and maybe almost made me pay for it. Little first down. Nope. I'm gonna call him just a little short. I'll be here all week. No shot you're saying that was short of the line. I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. But we're gonna run another draw and see what happens. Nope. Alright, well. If you think we're kicking a field goal here, you are damn delusional. Oh, probably should have taken the points. Defense needs help. Here's a spoiler alert. They're gonna run the ball. Fuck. Oh, they did run the ball. He's Blake Horvath, right? He's good. I'm pretty sure. He looked very good. This triple option nonsense. Run commit every play. Run commit and contain. That's all you gotta do. Perfect. Completely shut down. You ain't got shit. That'll be a 3-point lead for the Navy. I'm not playing more defense. If we can't get a stop, then we don't deserve to win. And we can't stop a team that is going to run the ball 97% of the time. I am depressed. I mean, at that point, just let him in. Oh, that was offense. Oops. I'm going to be real. I don't give a fuck about this bowl game. It'd be nice to win. But, I mean, we're not going to. Very clearly. Okay. I don't think we even want to win. If that was any indicator. Third and 5. Fourth and 2. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting closer. We're getting there. A few more plays like that, and we'll have a chance of scoring. All right, that was a hell of a block by 59. Mason just absolutely flattened a man. We got the ball back. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, things are interesting here in Myrtle Beach. At least we got rid of it and didn't lose all those yards. That's good. I honestly kind of just want to try that same play again, but we didn't. We tried a different play. Get the ball there. That was open enough. This is Rutgers' final game in college. We need to get him a touchdown. Well, the thought was there. The execution, not so much. Fourth and 1. Throw it deep. Yeah. Oh, game's over. We had a chance if we, you know, would have scored that last time, but we didn't. So therefore, we have no chance. And we end up losing the Myrtle Beach Bowl, 26-7. Oh no. However, will we recover from this? Probably by having half of our team transfer out on us. Probably. Well, let's see what ends up happening. We'll check out the CFP bracket just so you guys can see it. I should probably do that for you. James Madison was the group of 5 team. Duke makes it. They're always going to make it. LSU and Florida, Texas and Baylor, Oregon and Indiana are your round 1 matchups. And then getting buys are Penn State, Clemson, Georgia, and Texas Tech. Texas Tech is also fairly good in sim, in the few sims I've done. Or the few seasons I've played on. I've done a few sims and played through 2 seasons. And Texas Tech made it in both that I've played through. All right, so checking out the bracket, Duke beat James Madison. LSU destroyed Florida. Baylor barely beat Texas, and Oregon stomped Indiana. And then the quarterfinals, Penn State beat Duke by 10. Clemson escapes LSU by a field goal. Baylor upsets Georgia by a field goal, and Oregon stomps Texas Tech. So we have Penn State, Clemson, Baylor, and Oregon in the semifinals. That is maybe the most green possible in a Final Four. I guess Miami could be in there, but Lol, Miami winning something important? No shot. Actually, it's not nearly as much green as I thought there was. But we have Penn State and Oregon in the final as Penn State clobbers Clemson and Oregon wins by a field goal. Baylor made a hell of a run, but it was not meant to be. And Penn State are your national champions as they beat Oregon 35-25 down in Miami. Congrats to Penn State. Let's get to the offseason. It's going to take a lot longer for me than I want it to, but I don't have to talk during it, so that's good. Our coach prestige dropped, and we no longer have interest in from Frank Wheat. Hopefully that didn't happen for more players. We are losing a ton of talent to the transfer window, but we did manage to get all of our important players to stay. What? Did we, what? I don't know. Listen, I don't give a shit. Sim ahead. I'm not losing my starting quarterback in the first season. Not happening. Especially after a 9-3 season. Like, come on. He had a B deal breaker. We're at B-. We went 9-3. Did we have anyone get drafted? No, we did not. Corey Rucker did not make it, unfortunately. But it's time for the transfer portal and offseason recruiting. Let's get into it. Okay. No one else wants you, dude. We really don't even want you. We got 300 and we're going to have 320 hours to play with in the portal. We can do that. Which should be a lot. Hopefully there's some decent players who have interest in us, surely. Doesn't look like there's going to be any 4 stars, but it looks like there should be plenty of things. Oh, there are a couple. Nice. DJ Pickett. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes. We're going all out for him. Let's get Ashton Stamps. No, we are. Hold on. If you don't know, DJ Pickett is one of the most athletic players in the entire game. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right off the rip. You can also get Bravion Rogers. Let me see what is not playing time. It's playing style. Okay, cool. A&M quarter wouldn't be bad. Wits Weeks, another LSU. Okay, we do need a mic. At Alabama safety, Bray Hubbard. I mean, we'll go after him. Harry Brown, coverage specialist from Minnesota. We'll pass. Don't want to really double dip on safety, you know. We added quite a few transfer portal players, and some of them are very good. And we're going all out to try to get those guys, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'm hopeful. We do get Zach Ezekiel, a 3-star corner from Moorhaven, Florida. We also get Nicholas Woods, a 3-star corner from Nashville. That's a couple of nice gets. And we're first on a number of players that we are going after. That is fantastic. We need to get DJ Pickett, no matter what. We know he likes playing style. We can fight if we can figure out his hard sell. It could be campus personality. I think there's one with playing style, playing time, and proximity. I think that is one. Could be that. It probably is this. Clocked in. 2 A pluses is probably worth the hard sell. But I'm going to keep the 50 on. But Biggs, a 4-star Sam linebacker from Douglasville, Georgia, joins the class. We do get locked out on Perry Cole Jr., unfortunate. But we are looking pretty good for some other players. I'm praying we have some hard sells available for some of our transfers. I mean, we have them available. I'm just praying we know which ones to use, particularly for DJ Pickett. We don't know any of his three. I mean, we know playing style. I think if we want him, we're going to have to guess. It can't be that. It could still be that. I mean, that's certainly worth selling. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. We do know it. It's campus personality. Perfect. We have him on campus. We have his perfect hard sell. Weeks. We know he likes coach stability and playing style. We gotta try to find his as well. Coach stability and playing style. It's probably team player. But it could be the clutch. I'm just gonna try to clutch the clutch. It's a little bit better, so we're gonna send the clutch. And hope that's the right hard sell. Bray Hubbard. I think we're just good on. Doesn't look like we're gonna get Jacoby Hobson. We'll just let him go to Tulane. Get those hours back, put them on someone else. Here goes nothing. If we can pull this off with DJ Pickett, it would be legendary. For first, we did get locked out on some other players, though. First on Johnny Ferris, first on DJ Pickett, third on Whit Weeks. Probably not going to end up getting him. We're first on Bray Hubbard. Third on Andrew Paul. Third on that guy. All right, we have done all there is to do in the portal. Please show me DJ Pickett. That would be an unbelievable get. And we got him. DJ Pickett from Zephyr Hills, Florida. He is a freak athlete. Let's go. He joins the class out of the portal, as does three-star kicker Charles Garbutz from Little Rock. Heads up north. Javante Marks, a three-star corner from Belleville, North Carolina. That's a weird spelling. Nolan Falla, a three-star corner from Metuchen, New Jersey, joins the class, as does three-star Michael linebacker Vernon Surgis from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Some of these guys might be transfers, some of them aren't. I'm not, sure on all of them. Johnny Ferris, three-star receiver from Augusta, Georgia, joins, as does Bray Hubbard, a four-star safety transfer from Alabama. He joins the class, but he is from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Gavin Garrettson, a three-star edge rusher from Chico, California, joins the class, but he transferred from Fayetteville. Fuck you guys. We beat you and we took your edge rusher. He's like 6'7" too, by the way. Zach Roth, a three-star defensive tackle from Baltimore, joins the class, as does Jameson Riggs. He was a transfer from somewhere. Three-star from Douglasville, Georgia. Kevin Oates, three-star defensive tackle from Hattiesburg, MS, another transfer from the University of Arkansas. We also get Anthony Wilkins, a two-star quarterback from Hiram, Georgia. We just needed another quarterback, and we got a two-star with decent size. It was a dual threat. He's probably terrible. We do get Muhammad Rich, a three-star running back from Frankfort, Kentucky, as well as Rashard Horner, a three-star running back from Huntington, West Virginia. So that means we're probably going to miss out on a few players, but we got mostly everyone we went after. We did not get Aaron Paul, a three-star running back. Would have been a nice depth, if nothing else, but we didn't really need him. But yeah, this class went from kind of whatever to kind of incredible with the addition of DJ Pickett. He's, I'm telling you guys, a disgustingly good athlete. Check out National Signing Day. and just see how good this class ended up being. We will check, of course, the we'll check this first, actually. See where we ended up. I imagine like top 50. Fucking nailed that. Number 49, which should probably be the number 1 in the Sun Belt. It is the best class in the Sun Belt. James Madison and South Alabama, not too far behind, though. Let's see some of these dev traits. We already know Rashawn Michaels, impact. Star for Quincy Gash. Normal for Cedric Brazil. Those are the only 3 we knew. Garbutt, the kicker with impact. Zach Ezekiel, normal. Bo Biggs, impact. Hell yeah. Normal for Nicholas Woods. Impact for Javante Marks. Nolan Falla with normal. Zach Roth, star dev for the 3-star D tackle. Let's go. Vernon Sturgis, impacts. Normal for Johnny Ferris. Star dev for DJ Pickett. He's a monster. Star dev for Whit Weeks as well, if we miss out on him. We get impact for Bray Hubbard. Impact for Jimerson Riggs. Normal for Gavin Garrettson. I was hoping for better than that. Normal for Kevin Oates, but yeah, 6'7", 250, by the way. And he's a fucking power rusher. It's pretty good. Aaron Paul had impact. Miss out on him. We also miss out on Marvin Burton. Normal dev receiver. Route artist. Anthony Wilkins. Only normal dev for the new dual threat quarterback. Mo Rich with normal. And Richard Horner also with normal. Just added a couple running backs there at the end because I knew we weren't getting Aaron Paul. So I think overall we did pretty good. I've been told to just not touch position changes, so I'm probably not going to, but just kind of want to get a glimpse of the roster, check out some of the overalls. 65 for Richard Horner, not bad. Where's the other guy? Is he an athlete? He might have been an athlete. Honestly, Anthony Wilkins, not bad. 77 speed, 80 acceleration. I mean, obviously a lot of work to do, but, you know, for a depth option, he's not the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, receiver, a little bit thin. A little bit thin this year. We only brought in 1 freshman. But Johnny Ferris is actually a pretty good one. Rashawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, is a 75 overall. He immediately just said, hey, Tyler Fortenberry, this is my job now, buddy. Good agility, good strength, really good catching, good spec catch, incredible route runner. Wow. And really good size for the position, too. Rashawn Michaels is him. Jamison Riggs is a starting caliber guard. That's nice. Our defensive line is a travesty, but Quincy Gash is great. 82 speed, 84 excel. Good strength. Play rec is okay. Finesse moves is phenomenal. Power moves is all right, but yeah, he's really fucking good. Gladly landed him. Kevin Oates, starting caliber D tackle. We needed that. Zach Roth is a starting caliber true freshman as well. Cedric Brazil is okay. It's not too bad there. Bo Biggs is a starting caliber outside linebacker. Chase Boggle's okay. Aaron Alexander is quite good. Not a freshman though. Oh yeah, DJ Pickett. He just comes in as a an 81 overall with a 95 speed, 95 excel, 95 agility, 91 change of direction. Good strength, good awareness, good play rec, good man coverage. Zone coverage is an 82. In case you were wondering why I was telling you guys this guy was so fucking freaky. I mean, he's got really good juke. I don't know what his catching is, but maybe he can moonlight as a receiver for us. That'd be really cool. I mean, he's damn sure a good enough athlete. Marks is pretty good. Woods is pretty good. Zach Ezekiel is a great athlete. That's nice. Need athletes. Oh my god. I didn't realize Bray Hubbard was a senior, but he's a fucking 91 overall. Jesus. With gold ball hawk and knockout. Holy shit. 92 zone. Good tackling. He's kind of unbelievable. Holy shit. Was not ready for that. Our kicker's a 78 overall true freshman. Is that normal for kickers, or did I just find a generational kicker? That's kind of insane. If we got motivator completely maxed out heading into this, so get into training results. I'm gonna go through, upgrade our guys, and I'll show you anything interesting that happens. All right, the results are in, and the team got marginally better. I mean, obviously, a lot of improvements were made throughout the team. Jalen Rayner did spend most of his upgrades on his throwing stats, which you would think he would do as a quarterback. But Josh Flowers, his star power is up to 93. He is going to be a pretty good player when we need him to be next year. But Kenyon Clay did not really get upgraded all too much. He's fine. Our receiver room leaves a lot to be desired. We do have some great speed in JJ Harrell. Ramel Stevens has some decent speed, and he's a pretty good route runner. Chauncey Cobb is all right. DeMarco Blanton is okay. Cobb is really, really fast. That is nice. At tight end, Fortenberry got up to a 76. He's decent. Tyler Little's all right. I mean, we got some okay players here. Nothing too crazy. I mean, fucking Drew Nicholson jumped up 10 overall, apparently, so maybe there is something there. I mean, he's a blocker. Okay, that makes sense. I guess the blocking tight ends can be an insanely high overall again this season. Or in this game. We did have one O-lineman jump up a lot, and that would be Jamison Riggs. He came in as like a low 70, I think. I forgot what his overall was, but he is now up to an 80 overall. That's pretty good. What did you spend your points on, Dante? You got your acceleration up. Yeah, I didn't do his upgrade. I guess I probably fucking should have. He still has 6 points left over, so. Do we use that on anything? You spend all of your points on quickness. Well, I guess that's deserved on my behalf. Drew Collins looks all right. He didn't really improve. Davon Weber is okay. Henry Cooper improved a good bit. Gavin Garrettson went up decently. We improved his pass rushing ability. His power moves went up a lot, and his finesse moves went up even more. So he's very well rounded. I think he could end up being a very good player for us. Oates looks okay. Sigler and goalie look all right. We had one linebacker that did well. Yeah, Aaron Alexander went from a low 70 to a 78. I'm not sure why it doesn't show his overall there, but that's what happened there. These guys look all right. DJ Pickett is an 86, and let me just go ahead and tell you guys right now up front. Yeah, broken catch real fucking well. We got ourselves a Travis Hunter. He's playing both ways. Like, that's just that. It's just happening. It just is what's happening. And he's also just going to go ahead and make himself into the thumbnail. I don't know what's up with the hair. I don't know why it's like glowing like that, but say what's up to the thumbnail, DJ. For probably season 2 if I remember to do that, but hopefully I do. Evan Brown got a lot better. He's now our highest overall strong safety. And then, yeah, this Bray Hubbard guy is actually a little bit of a freak. So we actually did unbelievably well in the fucking transfer portal. And let's see. Is our coach level not going to go up? Is that not a thing anymore? Guess not. Oh, no, it did. We just have 52. Yeah, it went up 3 levels. Okay, that's good. Do we need to encourage any transfers? No, we are actually well under the roster size limit. So that could be a problem. We could make the Pac-12. I don't really care to do that, though. We'll save that for when we actually do a pack rebuild, which will probably be pretty early on. That'd be our next one, honestly. We are a 74 overall, which is up quite a bit from last year. Up 5 to be exact, but I typically like to leave you guys with a showing off of what of a recruits we're going after, but I think much more interestingly, I kind of want to show you guys what DJ Pickett looks like as a receiver. He's a 77 overall receiver, which would by far be our highest. Yeah, no, he's just gonna have he's just gonna play two ways. It's just is what's happening. It just simply is what's happening. I mean, we should probably play him in the slot. Actually, no, JJ Harrell, elusive route runner. That's a slot if I've ever seen one, but we have just a pure deep threat. We have an X. We have a slot receiver, and we have a pure deep threat. We have everything we need in a receiver room. And DJ Pickett is playing receiver for us. That's happening. And the Heartbreak Kid is going to start at side end. But that is going to wrap up this first season of Arkansas State Dynasty. I think this first season went very well. We had a big-time winning record. We were able to keep our starting quarterback and our starting running back, and we were able to get one of the most freaky athletes in the entire game in the transfer portal. I think we're off to a great start for this one. Hopefully you guys are excited for season 2, and I'll catch you all then. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.